to our channel. We're finally back in Southwest Florida. Home, baby, home. I haven't been able to do live streams in a long time because we're in Florida now. It doesn't matter. We're underneath the palm trees. And we're just trying to get settled in life, I guess. Just trying to settle in. So welcome to our channel. Really happy to be back home in Southwest Florida. Let's see the first comment here. Hi, Kyle. What's happening, man? We're in Fort Myers. We're back home. Welcome back. Thank you so much. It feels really good to be back home. It really does. You come to realize that what matters is being near the people you love, the people your people. Good to see you back in Florida. I know it feels great to be back home.
Yeah.
It's been the most difficult challenge of our life, but what's up, everybody? Up. Where have you moved back to? We're in Southwest Florida. I want to be more specific, but it's better if we just give ourselves a little bit of privacy, a little bit of space.
Yeah.
But we're back in familiar territory, so we're in Southwest Florida, so that's all I can say right now. Lee, Corlier, Charlotte, somewhere in the area. With everything we've been through, it's better if we just keep a low profile.
Yeah.
Either way, it's all the same. Naples, Fort Myers, it's all the same crap. Doesn't really matter. It's all the same. It was great to be here. We went through a nightmare. We really did went through a nightmare. And you come to realize that what matters is Miami or Tampa. It depends what you like. Looks like a new truck. Yeah, this thing is 300 miles on it since I bought it. I bought it with 0 miles. It's the nicest thing I've ever owned, by the way. It's ballin'. It's yeah, brand new, so it feels great, to have something nice.
We spend more time in our car than we do at our house.
Yeah.
So we figured, let's do the car nice.
Yeah, you just come to realize, like, okay, we're always in a car, either working or driving, or we don't need a house. Is not our priority. It really isn't.
Yeah.
Like home ownership, after what we went through in Alabama, we realized that home ownership isn't really what we need in our life right now. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Nobody escapes from Florida. Yeah, Florida draws you back. Mm-hmm. It's a trap.
We could
I'd
have
rather
gone
be closer
elsewhere.
to the mountains.
Yeah,
I know, I do too. But
the thing with Florida is we know Florida.
Yeah.
Other places we don't know. We could have gone to the Carolinas. We could have gone anywhere.
Home is home.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the money you make. See, that's where I thought I was tripped up. I thought it was about how much money you could make, how much of a big house you could get. This truck is Alabama money.
Are we bird doggers for real estate investors?
What's that?
Where you go like the house for a rich person?
Oh, I'll do that. Yeah, email me. I'll definitely do that. Yeah.
But
if you want to look at a house, I'll look at it for you.
Yeah.
And I'll send you pictures and all that. Email me. The email is it's there in the about section for the channel. So let's see here real quick. Good side hustle. If you moved to Middle Tennessee, you would have been flooded out. I don't know. All I know is this. Look, it's not about how much money you could. Like this truck right here, this brand new truck, literally went to the car lot and said, I want a brand new truck, 0 miles on it. Pick the one I wanted. That's Alabama money. I could have never done that living in Florida.
No.
The way we're living in Florida, we're just, like the kind of money we got to in Alabama is a different level. Because, it's like, give me an example. Like, there's no car manufacturing in Florida. In Alabama, they make Mercedes-Benz, Toyota. Do they make Toyota? Yeah, they do, right? We saw the Honda plant in Tuscaloosa, right? Like
that was
heading Mississippi. But it's right outside Alabama, yeah. Toyota's right there in Mississippi. They make in Alabama. They make Mercedes-Benz, Honda, Briggs and Stratton for lawnmowers. They make Hyundai right there in Montgomery, and Kia right outside on the Georgia line. And a bunch of other stuff. It's like there's nothing in Florida where you can actually get good jobs, and like there's not that much military here. A lot of money we made up there was military. So you come to the conclusion that like, man, like in Florida, there's like they don't put good jobs in places like Florida. They put them in a place like Mississippi or Alabama.
Yeah.
or I mean, a place where people probably wouldn't even want to live. To be honest, like where you want to live, they don't put the good jobs there.
Yep.
So it's kind of it's a mess. Like, but we'll make it work. Florida's more competitive. Like we're gonna have to like be up every single day. In Alabama, like we slept in. Like every day we're up early. We hit the road.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a different lifestyle here. I mean, we're waking up like earlier. It's more demanding to be back in Florida, you know. And the cash flow kind of like really dried up for us. We have to start hustling. So if you're looking to buy a house, yeah, we'll go look at it. If you need consulting, we'll do it. Katie's gonna start. I think today she gets set up with her real estate course. She wanted to do a class, but they're like a month ahead, and we're not gonna wait that long. So I'm gonna get her on an online course. I really wanted her to go to actual school, like a real school. But
that's what I wanted because I learned better that way. Because I've tried online classes in the past, they just don't work for me. I usually have to do in person because I learn better that way.
Yeah, but either way, like she's got to get on her real estate. My YouTube actually is not doing as good as it was a month ago, which you'd think being in Southwest Florida, my YouTube would go up, and actually it hasn't. So like somehow up there, everything economically went better for us, but like not everything is economical. I got my Florida family here. I got my family. I got my real friends. Like I can actually like literally call somebody now and say, "Hey, do you guys want to come over for dinner, or can we go fishing?" And I have people here, bro. I had nobody in Alabama. Like literally, like we couldn't even get a dog because we couldn't get somebody to babysit the dog if we got the dog. You know what I mean? Like if we were gone for a few days. Like if I was gone and like I had an emergency at the house, where I needed somebody to come look at something, I had nobody. Like I literally knew one person that I met outside of work in Alabama, like one person, and this person was like whatever. It wasn't like they were trying to be there. Like they were just whatever. Anyways, it really didn't feel like after a year up there, I didn't make any real friendships. Like there's nobody up there that I would like I consider a real friend. I was up there for a year. I made no friends. Like down here, I got hundreds of people I can like chill with, go work with. I can say, hey, come over and order a pizza, and let's like last night we hung out with somebody. We we drank a little bit. We made some barbecue. Like we have a social life here. Like we have nothing up there. It's just like there's money. Yeah, we're doing good economically. Somebody said lived in Alabama for a year. It was awful. Yeah, it really is. It's like the people there. If you're not from there, if you're not born there, and they don't know your parents, and your parents don't know their parents, they don't let you into the social circle, and like so if you're an outsider, you're just like it's like socially draining. It really is.
Yeah, I don't drink, so I'm
but anyways, we have people here we can vibe with and chill with, and
it was really nice last night. We all got to hang out and talk, and we weren't able to have that in Alabama. We had it here. We always had it here.
Like making more money is not everything. Making more money is really not everything. There's more to life than how much money you can make. I mean, so here we're not going to live as as good of a lifestyle, you could say, as we live in Alabama monetarily. But even if I'm broke, there's always a plate to grab. You know what I mean? There's always somebody to hang out with. There's always better fishing. So making more money is not everything. I love your guys' channel. Keep up the good work. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just you find out who you are, like by leaving. And a lot of people tell me, do you regret leaving? I'm like, not for a minute. Like, I would be stuck on the same page I was stuck on for last year. You gotta move forward. You gotta do things. What is your overall favorite city in Florida? That's a tough question. I mean, I'm starting to really like Fort Myers. I'm not sure why, because it's not a fancy place.
I like Fort Myers now, and I lived here when I was in high school, and I hated it.
Yeah, I thought it was boring.
I was bored, but as an adult, I realized, there are good things here. I started to like
Fort Myers, and Fort Myers, it has a lot of hoods, different types of hoods. It's not like you got Lehigh, you got Tice, you got the Palm Beach area. But I like it somehow. I don't know why, but I do. Like, I like it. Like, I thought I would rather be in Naples, but I've actually enjoyed being in Fort Myers more.
Yeah.
So, because Naples is fancier and ritzier, but that's not what we're into.
Yeah, my parents noticed that, like, when they moved, because we originally moved to Naples when we first moved down here. And then we ended up moving to Fort Myers when I was in high school. My parents fell in love with it, and they just never left. My mom's still here.
Am I gonna change the channel name back to Florida Hood Blogs?
No.
We were picking up more subscribers when that was our channel name, but we're not doing. The thing about the word hood is that it just draws all the wrong attention. It really does.
Yeah.
People think you're into the street stuff, so then when if I'm in I'm right now, I'm in Fort Myers right now, and it's called Southern Life. Nobody cares. But with that, when it says Florida Hood Blogs, if I'm in Fort Myers and somebody tunes into my live stream and they're on some street stuff, they might just take it the wrong way. So it's better to not to have a name like that.
We'll probably keep the same channel name.
I'll keep it the same name. We want to do a road trip soon, like a road trip we've never done before.
Like I want to leave. I'm the kind of person where I just want to go and do it, and I'm so excited about it. Hill can think about it for a while, doing it. And
favorite city in Florida? That's a good question. Like if I could live anywhere in Florida,
I know where I'd want to go.
Where?
Denellen.
Denellen's okay.
Yeah.
I think now that I left Florida and came back, I would say. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I actually like Fort Myers.
Me too.
I don't know why. Because Fort Myers has like a little bit of everything. It's got like a mix of so many different stuff.
You get all the name stuff.
You got the ritzy. You got the ritzy
cool
fancy stuff. You know. You got the ritzy fancy stuff in Fort Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Because think about, we could say Palm Beach, like Jupiter, like the nice side of Palm Beach. But the problem about that would be we don't know anybody there. Like our roots are in Bonita. I would say Bonita Springs. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Bonita Springs, because Naples is just too burnt out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do a real road trip. Yeah, Dunbar is an exciting neighborhood. Yeah. I wouldn't want to live there. We go to Dunbar. We go through Dunbar a lot because Dunbar is in the middle of the Fort Myers area. So we've been through there all the time. It's like in the middle.
I've walked up and down Edison before. Yeah.
Oh, aren't you bad? Well, you went to Dunbar, so I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. One time, my friend was supposed to stay at the house, and for some reason, they wouldn't write a bus pass for her, so we had to take the city bus, and we walked down.
Oh, Venice is nice.
Yeah.
Venice is nice.
Walked down Edison.
The thing you gotta understand is, for us now, after living up there by ourselves for a year, our priorities are totally different. Like, I would never buy a $50,000 car before. Let's go back a year ago. A year ago, I would have never bought a $50,000 cash.
Stuart, Florida, he doesn't like the way it's laid out.
Yeah, because it's so similar to Naples.
Yeah.
You might as well just be in Naples where you know people.
Yeah.
That's the thing, too. Like, if you don't know anybody, for us, our roots here. Like, a year ago, I would have never bought this car. I would have never bought this car, especially not owning real estate.
Yeah.
So I'm a totally different person now. Like, I feel like now.
In our situation, it's not everyone else's. We do recommend home ownership, but for us right now, it's not make sense.
Where we need to be. Why am I going to buy something that's overpriced? And you're not like, look, I'm going to put every last penny I got into a property that needs a lot more put into it. So now the next 5 years of my life are putting money into a property that I don't even like because it's not what I can afford.
And we don't exactly know what the real estate market's going to do
all
right
I need,
now.
like,
so
reality is, all I need as far as a home base is a place to park our vehicles, a bedroom, and a bathroom. We don't even cook at home. We're always on a freaking road. So, like, a big giant house, that house in Alabama, it's sat empty the whole time we were there. We were never there. I think I mowed the lawn 3 times. Like, I was never there. Mm-hmm. So, like, here's this big house on an acre and 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And it was the loneliest place on earth. We were never there. We were either in Tennessee or driving or in Florida. Like when I lived in Florida, I never went to Alabama. When I lived in Alabama, I went to Florida like 20 times. I'll let you know how much I was missing home and how much I got going on over here. You know what I mean? Like, I do have a lot going on over here. There's a lot of things I don't like about this area, too. Don't get me wrong. Like, when people, oh, you were talking crap about Florida. No, those things are true. Well, yes, we were finally able to sell the property. And it was the nightmare of our lifetime.
Yeah.
They were trying to extort us into. They knew we weren't there anymore, so they were trying to, like, the realtor, I guess, knew the buyer. I guess my guess would be that the realtor knew the buyer, and their inspectors were in on it to try to break our house and do stuff to the house to try to get us to drop the price for the buyer. Like they were constantly breaking stuff, and then our realtor started to let people come to the property without our permission, like inspectors outside the inspection period. The realtor that I hired, it was a nightmare. Give me a second, y'all. Hello. Let me back up a little bit. I went too far. Grande, green tea frappuccino, light ice, coconut milk.
And the whipped cream's okay on there?
Yes.
And what else for you?
A brownie?
No problem. Feel like you're warmed up?
No, because
And what else?
what happens is when you warm it up, it gets all sticky, and then you get brownie all over your steering wheel. Yeah. Let me get a double smoked bacon. Oh, I can't do this right now.
Just deal with him.
Yeah, you got that double smoked bacon?
Yes, sir.
All right. What do you want?
I'll have a venti iced chai tea latte, a sausage and cheddar sandwich, and a chocolate croissant.
And chocolate croissant?
Yeah. That'll be it,
That's
sir.
it.
All right, guys. If everything looks correct on the screen, it's 2737.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm like, yeah, we're doing Starbucks. Like, look at this Starbucks line. There's like 20 cars in this. You know what I don't like? I changed the rims on the. As soon as I bought this car, I put wheels on it, and I'm not liking it because they rub. It's like here I am in a brand new car, and I'm listening to the wheels rub. I don't know why she's messaging me.
He's doing this.
Hold on, let me call him on the phone. I can't do wheel message right now.
Yeah.
Let me call him real quick. My dad's calling me, guys. Hold on. He's like, okay, his phone's off, but he's messaging me. Oh, I gotta turn off. How do I turn off? Oh, it's gonna link into the car sound system. Okay, that's not good. Why is he trying to messenger me? I can't do it right now. Anyways, y'all. So yeah, we're in the drive-thru right now at Starbucks. That's the life right there. But yeah, the house sale was a nightmare. It was difficult to sell the property. Oh, you can hear the tires in your video. It's horrible. Yeah, like the other car we had these mud grips, and you can hear woo, 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 woo. You can't hear these. You can't. The setup we got now, it's very quiet. You're gonna enjoy. Have you guys noticed the difference in my recent videos where there's like no audio at all? Like there's no background noise at all. Also, the glass on this thing is a lot thinner on the windows. It's a lot thinner of a glass, so it doesn't heat up as much. Where on the other car, the glass would get so hot that we couldn't put right now my phone's literally in the sun, but the glass is thinner so it doesn't get as hot. Where in the Yukon, that glass was like a magnifying glass, you know. So there's a lot of difficulties to sell a property. I mean, I could elaborate forever on everything they did to me, but again, if we become realtors, we'll know a lot. Like they pulled every trick in the book on us with that house sale in Alabama. So if we're going to be realtors in the future, we learned a lot that will help us in the future. So all the troubles that we went through moving back and forth, I think now I can really help people. Like like a year ago, we wouldn't understand what somebody who's moving to, the people that moved to Southwest Florida, we didn't understand these people. We didn't understand why they moved here. Now I understand this whole process. So now when I do my consulting and when Kitty gets her real estate license here soon, we understand that process. Can you get my wallet or yours? Get your card out. Oh wow. Can't believe he's calling me right now. I gotta talk to him later though. Can I message him? Can't talk right now, I'm driving. I'll talk to him later. That's an interesting call. He lives in our neighborhood, you know that, right?
Oh.
Yeah. He must have found out we're here. Why is this blank? Is that how they make them?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So yeah, I'm popular this morning. I'm very popular this morning. But anyways, yeah, we are in the drive-thru. And let's see some. Thank you so much, Angel. Thank you, sir.
Would you like a receipt?
No, we're good. Thank you guys all.
Bag for the food?
Please do, yeah. I mean, it's been a great experience at all. After all, I mean, I don't like regret anything. A lot of people think you regret or you failed. I don't look at it that way. I look at it as, man, I've learned some experience, and I'll really be able to keep it low so they don't see the numbers. I've been able to learn a lot through this whole experience, and I'll be able to help people better because I didn't really understand somebody who moves to a place they're not from. Thank you, sir. I didn't understand the whole process. I didn't get any of it. Like, I was just blind as could be. Look at the Starbucks. Thank you, sir. Pull over and eat so you're not distracted while driving. I'm a professional at eating while driving Starbucks. I've been doing this my whole lifetime. Yeah, I could pull over. It's not. We're not in a rush. We're just enjoying
No,
life. I like Georgia travel videos. Awesome. Yeah, we're not too far from Georgia. And like, I don't know, but I don't really regret anything. Like, I just feel like my life is different now.
You guys have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Being house poor is what we were before, where yeah, you own your house, but you don't even have money to buy a car. Let's say if your car's junk. I'd rather be like, hey, thank you so much, Carport Unlimited. Yeah, hold on one second. We're gonna pull over. I'm gonna take you guys' advice. Let's find a nice shady spot where we're not in the sun. And I'll look through your comments real quick. There's a lot of comments. It's awesome to see so many people live. There's no mature trees here because this is all new stuff. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm really excited about the next chapter of my life. Is it going to be like the last chapter? Definitely not.
Yeah.
For one, we're renting now, which we've never rented. So this is a whole new experience. And we're kind of in an efficiency. So we're living the real Hialeah dream. I remember, you guys remember like when I would see like outside a rental property, I'd see a $50,000 car. When you guys would see like a $50,000 car outside, I used to see a $50,000 car outside. Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I used to like see like a $50,000 car in a rental property. I'd be like, what an idiot! You know, you own a $50,000 car, and you're living in efficiency. You're an idiot. Well, I'm that idiot now. You know, because my priorities changed. Like, you know, do I care about owning real estate in the future? Absolutely, but I got to position myself where I got to get my GED. I got to get Katie her real estate license. We got to position ourselves into a spot where we can be better off in the future. We need some schooling. We need some basic comforts. Like this vehicle right here, like, is like basic comfort. We're in the car all day long. So there's a lot of basic things we need, and we're kind of putting the wagon before the horse. Is that the saying, right? Thank you so much for both super chats, $4.99. Thank you so much. Like, you guys are family, and I cannot emphasize enough. The other thing is how I'm helping people, and here I've been able to help a lot of people through our YouTube channel, and you guys have been able to help me as well. And it feels fulfilling to be here. Like, it's not about like my pride anymore. My pride would want a big house and to be traveling and all that. That's my pride. That's what I want for me. But it's a bigger picture than that. We still got our parents here. I wanted to go to Tennessee or go to like the Carolinas and just keep doing this over and over again. That was the plan, and we might still do that in the future. But for now, we gotta touch base. And like, our safety is really the main thing. Like, I never, ever, 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 ever needed a gun in Florida. Never. Not for one instant. You know what I mean? Not for a single instant did I ever think in Florida, hey, I need to carry a gun. See, it rubs when you turn.
I don't know.
We should have never put these wheels on here.
No, we'll switch them out.
We got to switch them back out. And I never feared. Are there any mature trees here with a shade? Like, this whole place is brand new, so there's like no large trees for shade. I'm trying to find a shady spot, but
Pull in here.
pull in here real quick. Can you pull in there?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find a spot where there's. Is this a drive-through?
No.
We're in another drive-through now. Home Depot might. Like, literally, it's not about us anymore. Like, it's about like our family. It's about our friends. It's not about how much money we're gonna have in the future, how fast we can grow our net worth, or all of that. That doesn't matter to me anymore. Like, I'm not in that stage right now. I'm in a stage where I want to be near my friends. I want to be near my family. Thank you so much, Jeff. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for all the travel tips and being just a couple to watch. You're awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are the best, man. Like, just to give you guys an idea, I love live streaming. We were in so much danger in Alabama that we couldn't even live stream. Like, literally, it got to the point where when we were live streaming, we literally had people trying to like ride up on us, and they would wait until we finished the live stream. When we finished the live stream, they would use the live stream to track where we were, and then when we got off live stream, they would attack us. That happened a few times. And well, if you saw that really nasty live stream I did, and I'm sorry I did that. Like, I really apologize to you guys for that. That you guys had to see that if you saw it, but I wanted you guys to know how much danger we were in up there, and you guys needed to know that. You know, like, you guys needed to know how much danger we were in up there, and that's not a place you want to put your family. You know what I mean? Like, so now, the dilemma that we have is this: if we have $120,000, if we move anywhere, you buy a place for $120,000, it's either going to be a redneck, trashy place, some ghetto place in the hood. You're not going to live in a decent neighborhood with that kind of money anywhere in the country. If there's a place where you can live that affordably in a decent neighborhood, not as a YouTuber, maybe as a regular person, but as a YouTuber, if you're a YouTuber with as much following, here's a shady spot right there.
Yeah.
If you're a YouTuber, oh, look right there, that's really very shady right there. If you're a YouTuber with as much following as we got, you cannot live in a normal neighborhood. You have to live like in a rich people neighborhood, because rich people, they're not on that garbage. You know what I mean? So now where we're at in life is like this. I'm living in a very safe, very expensive neighborhood, but I'm living in somebody's garage efficiency. So I get the safety of living in a very nice neighborhood minus the cost of living in. So, like, I need to live in a really safe neighborhood. Like, I can't live as a YouTuber. I can't live in the hood. I can't live in some redneck trailer park out in the woods like I did in Alabama, because, bro, I'm a celebrity. Like, I can't live, in the hood, because there's people there that, their lives are miserable, and you're living across the street from them, they're going to come at you with some garbage, So where we're at now is very safe. We're in a very safe place, and that's super important. Our safety is under control, and we don't have to worry about that garbage. And if you're moving as well, like, I'm sure you want to live in a safe place, like, and I didn't understand that, you know what I mean? Like, so now I learned a lot through this whole process. Like, this whole process, we've been able to learn a lot.
Yeah.
So, and we're now able to help people better. We stayed in a garage efficiency for a bit. It worked out, but it's not a long-term. Obviously, we also felt pretty safe. Yeah, it's not a long-term thing. It's not forever. It may be for a year or 2 or 3, who knows? But it's where we need to be right now,
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna love this Starbucks. Y'all, anybody love Starbucks? I mean, this stuff is like millennial crack right here. This stuff is like millennial crack right here. Yeah, we're just gonna we'll get by. Now, what I'm not gonna do, or what I hope I don't have to do, is go back to doing construction trash outs like I did when I lived here in Florida. That's not gonna happen. There's no way I'm gonna go back to doing construction. I'll do like furniture or like moving boxes or something like that. But when I used to do those giant trash outs for construction companies, I am not doing that anymore. Something else is going to have to come along that's better. I ain't going back to that lifestyle. I ain't going back to that. Since me and my wife don't always have time to travel, I've saved time by watching your videos. It's like I've been in the car with you. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jeff. And we've done, I mean, like, I want to get back on the road. We want to do it. I'll tell you guys a little secret. We've never been to Michigan, where Katie's from, together. That's up and coming. Well, we want to do California, New York, and Michigan. Those 3 things are going to take us on a road trip throughout the whole country. It's why we bought this specific truck, so that we would have reliability. Like, I don't think the Yukon with 150,000 miles was ready to go on a cross-country trip. Now, I messed up because I changed the rims, and the rims that I put on here are already rubbing and stuff, so that's not going to work.
Whoever said Washington State,
people are
I
moving
will
there.
convince him.
Well, people are moving there a lot. It's a growing state. People are actually moving there.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to see the Puget Sound because there's orcas in it.
Ah! This thing came off. You talk to him, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we want to go to Michigan. We definitely want to go to Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see New York and California. Get a Class CDL and drive. Well, the thing is, on a semi-truck, the way we travel, it wouldn't really work out.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. In a semi-truck, you can't, like, go in the neighborhoods and, like, the type of travel we do, we couldn't do it. We thought about that.
You can't stop at an attraction.
Yeah, we thought about that. Stop in Ohio while we're in Michigan. Yeah, we're going to see Ohio. We might go through Indiana, though, because we're coming up 75.
Mm-hmm. 65.
I mean, I don't know how much would it cost to go from between hotel stays. And actually, I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. You guys know I normally don't go to like really cheap hotels because you get bed bugs. Well, in the process of moving from Alabama to Florida, we were really tight on money for a little period because, like I said, the buyers, they started to break stuff on our property and do stuff to try to, like, crunch us out of money. So we were actually on a pretty tight budget in that little time period. And
Da Vinci.
we're popular today.
Mm-hmm.
So during that live stream, what was I saying? Oh, we stayed in a $90 a night hotel in Montgomery, Alabama. Even though I had a house in Millbrook, Alabama. Look, this is how messed up our situation was. Even though I had a house in Millbrook, Alabama, we didn't feel safe there. So we stayed in a hotel in Montgomery the day we did the closing. It was like a $90 hotel a night. And let me tell you, there were bed bugs. Like, I woke up, like, I had bites all over. And, like, we had to, yeah, like, that, the whole...
Da Vinci said A-okay, sorry. Da Vinci said A-okay, sorry.
Okay. Didn't think you'd read it.
Yeah, somebody text this you or read it.
Oh, wow. Fancy.
Fancy stuff. We're still trying to figure out how this car works. But yeah, Michigan's definitely on our mind. See the real New York State traveling up north. And they're named the governor. Come to beautiful Hudson Valley. Hudson Valley. I want to go to New York, man. Dying to go to New York. Dying to go to California. I want to do a road. How much would it cost to do that? I bet we could probably spend $10,000 just doing that. We go up to Michigan. Do we shoot to New York or do we shoot across? I don't know. We got to figure it out.
We could go to
New York first and then shoot across, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We're popular today. Yeah, our phone's blowing up. Our phone is blowing up today.
Not usually like that.
On Sunday morning. So it probably makes sense to go New York City first. Well, on the coast on 95. And then from New York into Michigan. From Michigan into Wisconsin up to UP. Shoot across Montana, Idaho, Boise. Maybe see Washington State, Oregon, and then shoot across the coast of California and come back around. I'm wondering if it would make sense to rent a car in New York and then drive out of New York. But no, we want to see up the coast. The problem is now that these wheels that we put on this truck are going to be a problem. We're going to have to
put factories on it.
Put the factories back on. Yeah. After all that money we spent swapping them.
No, just go to the dealership and go.
Yeah, we can do that. Get Chrome. I don't know.
Dealership has options. We could just get it from there.
Although the ones that it came with were pretty sick, I'll be honest with you. That's what those were. I think all I like about GMC is how anything you do to get bigger wheels and tires, you immediately start rubbing on the sides. Don't get it. Other cars, that doesn't happen like that. Every car we've ever had. The Yukon, the 2500, now the Silverado, all of them have that problem. I'm in New York. New Jersey pizza is the best. Really, New Jersey pizza is better? I never thought about that. No, I don't know. I've had Chicago pizza. I'm excited. Like, I really do. I don't know. Like, maybe we'll get so many subscribers doing this whole road trip thing across the country that it'll pay itself off. It could. Who knows? It could. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like, we just gotta do it.
Yeah.
All I know is this: I'm not buying real estate right now because it's all garbage. Oh, New Haven, Connecticut pizza. I don't know. I don't know. We're about to see the road for real.
I think we're gonna be trying pizza and barbecue across the country.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's drive down to Naples.
Yeah.
¿Cómo están? ¿Dónde andan? I'm up in Fort Myers, bud. We're in the Fort Myers area. Yeah, we're in the Fort Myers area. But hey, it's been really awesome to do a live stream with you guys today. I've been dying to go back on live, but we were in, like I said, like I even did a live stream from home one time. Like I did a live stream in my house. This is how messed up Alabama was. We did a live stream in our house, and when I finished the live stream, there was somebody outside our house on the, like they parked their car in the driveway, like telling us that it's almost like they were telling us we couldn't even live stream from inside our own house. Like we were inside our house doing a live stream, and when the live stream finished, I walk outside my house and there's a car in my driveway, like letting me know, hey, like they didn't want us to live stream. Like everywhere we went, we couldn't live stream. It was garbage. You know what I mean? I would never recommend you put your family in a place that horrible. I really wouldn't. I mean, the safety there, you're totally, like, they're totally all trying to extort you and compromise you. Garbage, man. Like, garbage. Like, I never, ever, ever worried about my safety doing a live stream here in Florida. You know what I mean? So, I never, ever had to worry about my safety doing a live stream in Florida. You could have an idiot do something stupid. Look at Action Kid, for example, right? Anybody watch Action Kid? He does live streams in Los Angeles. And, he's on a scooter live streaming, and people are like meeting him, like, you know what I mean? Because he's got like 300,000 subscribers. Yeah, it's too country. It's too backwards for me. I think we look right. I'm gonna start driving in a minute, so read back the comments to me.
Let me get back to that screen.
Yeah. Where did you do a live stream, including Cash App, so people can donate to your travel costs? Actually, you can do it right through here. You can just go to you can super chat me. Somewhere in your options, there could be a thing where you can donate right through the live stream. You can do it right there. Thank you so much for your support. So what we want to do.
Also, you can go to the About section, and we have a donate there too.
Exactly. Go to the main channel on the desktop. Go to About. And in there, you can go to donate. It says support this channel. I really like moving South Jose. I'm going to move to Tampa in a few years. Yeah, Tampa's awesome.
Yeah.
We almost went to Tampa today. We thought about it.
I almost want to go now.
What?
I love Tampa. Even when we lived here, I loved Tampa. One of the first places we went together was Tampa. And we used to go around being like, oh, I want to buy a house over here. What about a house over there? I like that one. Because the thing of Tampa is the houses have charm. Here, the houses don't necessarily have charm.
Yeah. They was telling me how he likes St. Pete because of the houses and stuff.
Yeah.
And Tampa's nice. But we should probably go on a weekday.
Yeah.
Today, we had 3 phone calls already, so
yeah.
somebody's going to want to cook for us or whatever, so.
Yeah.
Like here,
nice.
we're barbecuing like 3 times a week since we got here to Florida. Like every single day, somebody's like, "Yo, hit us up. Yo, come over here. We'll got dinner." like there's not even time to make money here because there's so much social things going on.
DC and Baltimore. That's up to Jose.
Yeah, but when I do those big cities, I'm not gonna drive to the hood and do a hood video. I'm gonna drive through like the main streets of the city and show like what the actual city looks like if
Yeah.
you're actually there. No, it depends on the area. Some places are high, some places are low. What you need to watch out for though. Subaru.
It's surprising, just so you know, Collier County property taxes are lower than Lee County.
Yeah.
You'd think it'd be the other way around, but
Yeah.
it's actually lower in Collier.
Yeah, Naples property taxes are less for some reason. What I have noticed is with new construction, there's a lot of foundation issues and structural settling, which actually structural settling has always been a problem in Florida
Yeah.
because you have to fill in the ground level. You have to fill it in before you. But there's a lot of, like, if you're getting a new home built, you need pictures of every single stage of the, like, every 3 days you need a photo. Like, when they're filling in the lot, you want to see photos of exactly which dirt they use and all that, because what's happening is that there's a lot of foundation issues on new construction because they're using the wrong dirt.
I saw one place where they were building, and they were building on like white sand, and that's never good.
So I remember living in Southwest Florida before. Construction sites would use a specific type of dirt. You know what I mean? Like, there was one specific type of dirt that they were using when they were building these homes. Now, as I'm driving around, I see all different types of dirt. Some of those are not tested. They're gonna give you structural settling. Yeah, 100 people. We just did 100 people. Awesome.
Yeah, we are very familiar with the Golden Gate Estates.
I like the estates.
We were out at the Golden Gate Estates a few days ago. You can check the video section of the channel, and you'll find Golden Gate Estates. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. I had 100 people watching.
Yeah.
You know what we should do too? Marco Island's awesome if you can afford it. Marco Island doesn't have those problems because Marco Island has... Marco Island was built like in the 60s or 70s.
Around that.
Something like that.
Yeah. The only thing about Marco
Island's had time to settle, so when you build your house, there's already like a grade to it that's been there for a long time. It's already like settled. But I think about like Cape Coral, Lehigh, Golden Gate, not Golden Gate Estates as much, I think. For some reason, Golden Gate Estates, they're not having that problem. I think Lehigh, Cape Coral is where you have to be a little bit more skeptical about the ground settling. So if you're buying new construction, look out for that. Oh, I love Marco Island.
It is nice, but it's always seems so crowded in Marco to me.
Well, sometimes it's a ghost town. If I was a millionaire, like balling millionaire, I think I would really have a house in Marco Island. Yeah.
I think it's just because they built it up so much. It seems so claustrophobic and crowded.
Worst places we've ever visited?
We really liked St. Augustine.
Yeah. He wants to know the worst place we've been. Uniontown, Alabama.
That's rival to another place.
Anniston, Alabama. Fort McCoy, Florida.
Yeah, my thought,
Fort McCoy, Florida was downright scary.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was
It's outside of Ocala.
Yeah.
It is scary out there. Like, quite literally every single house has a rebel flag in front of it.
Yeah.
And like we got out to look at one property, and it was scary. So Fort McCoy, Florida was pretty scary. Uniontown was pretty scary. Anniston, Alabama was downright scary. Montgomery, Alabama is downright scary in a lot of places. Go to Ocala. Yeah, we went through there. It's beautiful. I love the Ocala National Forest. We've kind of done short little camping trips. Not like full day, but like short trips.
Oh, no.
What happened there? And your dress got chocolate on it?
That's not chocolate.
But yeah, we're super happy to be here. Your happiness doesn't come from the things you possess. I'm a little bit worried economically for our future, though. New York has always been a magnet for drivers, highly motivated. Support Palestine? I'm not sure. So, I mean, like, I don't know how much it would cost to do, like, a cross-country road trip. Probably like at least $12,000-$13,000. I don't know what it would cost, but I'm ready to do it.
I don't know. When do you want to leave? That's the thing. When do we leave?
Well, yeah, I'll tell you we won't leave.
Oh, we can leave tomorrow. After my real estate.
Until you get your real estate license, you're not going to do anything. Once you get your real estate license, if you want to go to New York and do a cross-country road trip, we'll do it. Until you get your real estate license, you're not going to go anywhere. I'm dead serious. That's a priority for us right now.
Yeah.
Seriously. Getting her real estate license is like a maximum priority for us right now. It's nice to see us alive. Yeah, alive. It feels good to be. That's why, like, the other thing too, like, I'm glad you mentioned that, like, you use the word alive. Yeah, it feels good to be alive. To the point where I bought a 50. It does feel good to be alive. Like, I literally went to the dealership and, like, literally just bought a $50,000 truck cash. Like, literally, that's how happy I am to be alive. Like, I don't care about investing or anything. Like, I don't care about none of that crap. Like, a week ago, I was talking about invest and I don't care about none of that. I'm glad to be alive.
Yeah.
I've always wanted a Silverado. I bought it. I always wanted a boat. I'm going to go over there and buy a boat.
It really does not make sense to get back into the real estate market in Florida right now because the prices are overinflated.
No sense.
It looks like it's going to fall.
I'm going to put my entire net worth into a property that needs like 1,000 million things more. Like, I'm a whole new person. Like, I'm going to enjoy my life. After she gets her real estate license, we're going to travel the whole entire country for a little minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see the whole country.
Mm-hmm.
And once we're broke from traveling and seeing the whole world, we'll come back and try to figure out how to pay the bills.
Yeah.
That's it. Back to normal.
I don't know if I'll spend that much, but
I don't like the RV life. We've owned camper. We owned a fifth wheel, and it's not as glamorous as it seems. Like, everybody tells me, "Oh, get a camper, camper." We owned a camper. It's not as glamorous as people think it is.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I'm waiting for prices to drop. I want to buy some land. More than a house. I want to buy land in a few key places. I'm just waiting. Right now, you could buy let's say you want to spend $8,000 on investing right now. You buy 4 properties for $20,000. Pieces of land, right? That could go from $80,000 to like $20,000 in a heartbeat. You could literally lose $70,000 of that. And right now, if you had $80,000 to buy lots, you could literally end up with losing $70,000. Mm-hmm. You know, or they'll go back down to $3,000. So if I buy a piece of land, it's gonna be a strategic purchase. Like, I'm not gonna buy real estate if it's not strategic. Like, I'm not gonna do that. And right now, it's a very disadvantage. Mm-hmm. You're buying at a disadvantage, so what's the point of doing it? Mm-hmm. I might as well buy this truck and go travel the country right now, and we'll get back on the ground later. You know what I mean? Go out there, see the country, get her real estate license. I got to get my GED. Focus on us for a little bit, and once we've done all that, we'll figure out how to get back into the economy for real estate investing later. Because this makes no sense right now. Makes no sense at all. Talk to him, Katie. I'm eating still.
Oh, yeah. I'm here.
Read the comments. Go open up the comments and read them.
Okay.
It was good to be in Florida. And
What's the worst thing you've seen in the Panhandle? Anywhere east of Tallahassee does not count.
Well, if you're along the beach, there's a lot of fights and stuff. But probably about many years ago, me and Katie were coming up the Panhandle. And there was this girl in the back of a pickup truck, covered from head to toe in blood. And it looks like there's 2 guys that had her. And then did she jump out of the truck or something?
Yeah. Well, it was moving.
So she jumps out of the truck while it's moving. And then there's me and there's another person that was hauling a camper. We both got out and we tried to tell us, go, come with us, we'll rescue you. And she actually jumped back in the truck with the guys and they drove off.
Yeah.
Like, I guess they were beating her and they had kidnapped her and were beating her. And me and this other person, like, we stopped and we're like, hey, come with us, we'll get you out of the situation.
Yeah.
And she decided to get back in the truck with the guys that were beating her. So that was very scary. That was many years ago. So you see some stuff in those backwoods that'll just terrify you.
Where in Northwest Florida was that, Crestview?
Around there, yeah.
Yeah.
It was almost to I-10. Bonifay, Crestview area, somewhere out there. So,
Hi,
like,
nature lover.
nature lover. Hey, we got nature lover in here. What's up, man? Or girl. Not sure. Cold weather, without
How
cold
many
weather.
years before the economy is normal again? No one knows.
No one knows. It's not normal now. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, there's a few signs that the real estate market, banks are already acting like we're gonna crash. They're already, banks are already.
Yeah. Things that I've noticed, the Ocala area, all I get all day is price reduction. Okeechobee has
Well, guys,
fallen.
This market is not as strong as people think it is. Give you an example. Right now, I've seen properties. Well, I'll call when I was looking to buy real estate, I really was, and I did a lot of real estate. I saw probably, what do you think we saw?
30.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
We saw maybe 50 houses.
Yeah.
You call the realtor. This house hits the market. You call the realtor and say, hey, I want to get a showing. The realtor, no, you can't see the house. You got to make an offer of at least $20,000 over asking price, and then we'll get back to you. Okay. I don't know. I'm not doing that. So I said, okay, find somebody else. 30, 40 days pass, the house is still on the market.
Yeah.
Then they drop the price. And then it sits there.
Yeah.
So a lot of this stuff on the market right now, it's not as hot as people think it is. A lot of it is pretty much scams and frauds.
Yeah.
My buyer, I reported my buyer, the person that bought my house in Alabama, I reported them to the FHA because I thought, to me, it seemed like what they did was completely fraudulent. So there's kickback scams going on. There's home builders scams. There's, they're not really, the realtors right now, they're not playing by the rules. They'll tell you, they'll tell you stuff like, oh, well, they won't show you the house. Like, they're supposed to show you the house if you ask for a showing. If you make an offer to the realtor, they're supposed to present it to the buyer. I'll give you an example. There's a property on the market. 5 people call the realtor and say, hey, I offer you this much money. They might all offer $80,000, $86,000, $85,000, $84,000. That realtor is supposed to present that offer to the buyer by law. They don't do that. They tell the buyers, you have to offer me $20,000 or $1,000 above asking price, otherwise I won't present it. They're not allowed to do that. By law, if you as a buyer make an offer, that realtor has to present it to the seller. But they're not doing that.
We should try Texas.
I did not like Texas, but I might
go back and see other parts of Texas, but
I did not like Texas. From what I saw of Texas, it's actually, if I would probably rather be in Alabama than Texas.
Yeah. It
seemed to be just as racist as Alabama, from what I could tell. I didn't like Texas at all. It really did not entice me too much.
Another alert for a price drop. Let's see where this is.
Show me.
Port Charlotte, Florida.
Mm.
They dropped a property $6,000.
Yeah. Oh. So this property here, they dropped the price on it. It's been on the market for 43 days. And it's only $208,000. So don't think this market is as strong.
No.
Already. Oh, you guys know there's places in Florida that are already dropping off the charts? Go to Zillow and look at average listing price on Zillow for Okeechobee, Florida. It's already, like, gone. All right, guys. So I'm gonna drive. I gotta do some phone calls. And how close is a Zillow's estimate compared to real market value? No, but I mean, like, they give you like what things are actually selling for. Zillow has one, not what they think it's worth. It's what things are actually selling for. Like, I think there's a few other websites that do the same thing. But when they see this, they stop publishing it. So already there's markets that are already on the downfall. But when that happens, those websites, they close it so you can't see it. But Okeechobee, Florida on Zillow, you can already see it like dive. So it's not good news for Florida.
In Lehigh Acres, they've already had to reduce the price on 103 homes have been reduced lately.
I don't know when this thing's coming, but I think it's coming. We're not buying.
Ocala, where I've noticed it, where I get the most alerts, it's searching now. It's searching. There we go. 272 houses have been reduced in the last little bit.
In Ocala? Yeah. I don't think it's as strong of a market as people think it is. I really don't. And again, we're not going to buy. I'm just not going to do it. So I don't really care. I meant to say we have one snowstorm and the other. So yeah, I do want to, like I said, I want to travel the country. I want to see New York and all that. But until Katie gets a real estate license, we're not going anywhere.
There's a house in Ocala. It's in the multi-million-dollar range. They just dropped it almost $500,000.
Suwanee, Florida? No. I think I'm kind of done with looking at ghetto places and scary places. I'm done with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do videos on. I'm gonna show you guys palm trees and beaches. I'm kind of done with the whole. I'm not saying I'm not gonna do hood videos. I will, but it's not like the top of my priorities right now. I'm in a new phase of my life, and I can't be around that right now. I need to surround myself with positive things.
Hi, Italian sister.
Yeah, welcome on board. You know. So, I got a few phone calls to make. I'm gonna leave you guys with Katie. I got 2 phone calls to make right now. 3 actually. So, yeah, they're real good right now. I'm telling you. The realtor that I hired, I had worked with this girl. I worked for her, and let me tell you, the realtor that we hired in Alabama, dirty. I mean, these people. Realtors are dirty people. I mean, they really are. And it's been a great experience to have a dirty realtor try to screw us and pull every trick in the book on us. Because now when she's a realtor, we know how to protect people better because we've seen every trick in the book pull on us.
Yeah.
And I do need to make some videos about those things. The problem is, I really don't think it's information that I just want to put on the internet. It's information where if you need it, you're going to have to pay for it because I risk my life.
It's like, it's more of personal, like, if you...
It's way too personal.
Yeah, it's personal. So if it applies to you, we are starting the consulting. If you want consulting to talk to him, in our About section, we have an email address. You can go ahead and email us there. Yeah.
A lot of that stuff, I'm not going to put it on the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, that type of stuff, if you need it, you're going to have to pay for it.
Yeah.
I put some thought into that. Like, a lot of the stuff that we've gone through and all that, like, that's not stuff. Like, I even thought about making a video where I say everything that we went through in Alabama, like, in the detail. But it's not going to be a video you're just going to watch for free. It's going to be a video you're going to have to pay for it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a ridiculous amount of money. Like, if you really need to know what it was, you can pay and watch it. But I'm not just going to put that on the internet for free so some crackhead in Alabama can watch that video and then, talk to his friends about it. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be like, okay, I'll make the video and I'll tell you everything we went through up there, but the video's like $100. So you're not just, no crackhead's going to, like, watch that video and send it to his friend. You know what I mean? So... right now, we just need time to sit back and kind of absorb everything. And really, I just want to let that chapter of my life go. But we learned a lot about how to buy, where to buy, what to look out for. A lot of stuff that it's really a wealth of knowledge, and I can put it out there on the internet, and I just don't see. I don't know. There's a lot to think about right now. These Starbucks, this should be illegal. You should not be able to get. If you want Starbucks, you should go like to the hood in a trap house and buy it. This should not be something you should just buy. Yeah. Could have used you 6 months ago as a clerk at the works of a renovation in Bonita Springs. Bonita Beach, cool. Yeah, if you're in Southwest Florida and you got some, we're here. I mean, and it's hard to find. Like people say, it's hard to find workers. We're here.
Yeah.
So if you're in Southwest Florida and you need something done, get at me. Like, I'm literally trying to get to the money. And I've always been shy. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, and like I have a business. Never advertise my businesses on my YouTube channel. Never.
Thank you, Timo.
What do you say?
He cares about our safety.
I'm glad you care.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here.
Yeah.
It's a harder, for me, being here is economically it worries me economically to be here because, like I've said in the past,
Yeah.
if you don't have a crap load of money, you're not going to last too long. So I don't like to look thirsty to my subscribers because I don't like that. I never did it in Alabama. I've never done it. But I will tell you, it is not cheap to live here. It's not cheap to live here, like, in any way. So we have to really hustle a little bit more and to make this work for our safety. And for our family and our loved ones. It's definitely not about us. If it was about us, I could go buy a house right now in North Carolina in a mountain and I'd be happy. But I'd be happy from an economical sense. I wouldn't be happy from a social sense. Friends, family, and all that. Like, I'm a totally different person. Like, the person that I am today, the person who I was a year ago would hate, would criticize. So you just keep changing, you keep evolving in life.
Thanks, Terrence.
Take care of them real quick. I gotta take care of these 2 phone calls.
Yeah. I thought
Leave you guys with
get
Katie.
a house in Denellen.
We'll leave you guys with Katie. There's 102 people watching. When I get back, there's probably gonna be 60. So don't bore my subscribers. Keep them busy, Katie.
I would actually like to get a house in Denellen. I just know it's not the right market to do that right now. So when we find the right one, yeah, we will stay safe. When we find the right property, we'll probably move on it. But right now, it's too unstable. It has to be more stable. Because I'm seeing price reduced everywhere. So my thought is, okay, let's wait 6 months, a year, once prices have stopped or have fallen a little bit more, and then we'll be able to afford a little bit better. Exactly, just wait it out. That's what I'm planning to do. He wanted to go in full force, and we just weren't finding anything, and I was like, we need to step back. Like, we can't pay like $110,000 for a house in the hood that needs work. That just does not work at all. And it would be a bad investment in any way you look at it. And I wasn't willing to put us there. He didn't want to be there either. We're just like, this sounds like a really bad deal. So we decided, inflation, it's losing, even though it is losing value, it's not smart to put it in a house right now because it's just, it's not a house you're actually going to want to live in or like, especially here. And we want to be here with our family. So if that means letting it sit in the bank for a little bit, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy some of this garbage that I'm not happy with.
Yeah.
And, like, we need to, like, invest into us. Like, I need a GED. She needs a real estate license.
Yeah.
We need to see some doctors. And there's a lot we need to do for us.
Yeah.
It's time for us to invest into us more. And put us in a position where in the future we're better off. Because right now, owning a piece of property and being like house poor, that doesn't do anything for you in
Yeah,
the
we
future.
would lose more on buying an overpriced house.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I didn't want to... I saw instability, and I was just like, this ain't gonna work. If we do buy the house now, because we're wanting a house, that house tomorrow could be worth $30,000 if it takes that much.
Give me an idea. The house we sold in Alabama, between real estate fees and all that, was $18,000 when we sold it, and about $5,000 when we bought it. That's $24,000. We were there for a year, and we paid $24,000 in real estate fees.
Mm-hmm.
Does that even make sense to you? We could have rented for 2 years.
Yep.
Or 3 in a place that was cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the point of that? It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I did the math, and home ownership, you're always throwing money at the house. Where if you're renting, let it be somebody else's problem, really. Besides, what do Katie and me need a house for? We're never home. We're always on the road. We need a new car that we're comfortable in, that gets better gas mileage. Because what we're doing is being on the road all the time. So what we need is a car.
Yeah.
A house is not what we need. We could literally, I don't know. But that's what we're at right now.
Yeah.
And we need time to think and just recuperate. We went through a lot.
Yeah. It was scary at times. So, but now we're through it, and we can focus.
I never had to worry about carrying a gun in Florida.
Yeah.
Never carried a gun in Florida. Never had to.
Are y'all ever going back to Alabama?
I don't even want to go to the place.
I don't know.
If I have to drive through Alabama, I'd rather drive around than at this point.
We'll see. Probably not, but we'll see.
Not only do I not want to go to Alabama, I don't want to be anywhere in the South. So not only do I not want to be in Alabama, I don't even want to drive through to the South. Like, literally,
Yeah.
if it's not like a big place, I don't want to be in it right now for a long time, because I don't want to be exposed to that environment. I don't need it. I have probably post-traumatic stress disorder of some sort.
Yeah, I got the alert. We'll talk to you later about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Eventually, I don't even want to go through those places. I just want to keep it. We need time to recover. Yeah, we'll get back to you on that. Low power mode for real.
Yeah, you decided to charge your phone.
And here's what happens when I connect the charger to it. It also connects it to the car. So when I connect the charger to charge the phone, now this phone connects to here. I wonder if, see how it opened up the map?
Yeah.
So I don't get that. And I'm sure I can hear myself. Can I hear myself? Can I? No, we can't.
No.
It's so weird because now when you connect the charger to the phone, my phone's not connected to the car. So now it's all interconnected. So when I hook in my phone, it opens up my map for some reason. That's pretty cool. Yeah, these new cars, it's a ballin'. I like it. I'm actually not even scared. Before I made the purchase of the car, I was shaky and I was nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's $50,000 for a car. And now that I bought it, I'm just like, whatever. The money's gone, but the car's here. So
Yeah.
I'm dying to go to South Carolina. What I want to do is I want to go up along 95, South Carolina, North Carolina, and then eventually make it all the way to New York City. From New York, go up through upstate, go to Michigan where she's from, go around the UP, come around Wisconsin, head across Montana, Boise, Idaho, Oregon, California, and then come back over. I want to do
Washington.
Yeah, I guess. I want to do that.
I want to see
The
my
cost-
orca in the wild. I want to do a whale watching tour.
I think just the cost of hotels. I mean, how many days would it take to do that? 30?
I don't know.
30. Let's say it takes 30 days to do that.
Yeah.
30 times 152 is... So we'd have about $5,000 in hotels. And probably... We could probably pull it off with $10,000.
Okay.
Might be worth it.
Yeah.
You'll get to see the whole country. But like I said, until you get your real estate license...
I'll take the class.
Take the class and finish it. Once you're a realtor,
Mhm.
then we'll go on a cross-country trip.
You realize it takes a while in between the class and the license?
That's fine. Once you've taken the class, the truck's just like ours.
Yes.
And they got big wheels on it, but I think they got a lift kit on that. I think we might have to, if we get a lift kit. I'm not going to go put a lift kit on a $50,000 truck. That's ridiculous.
No.
But they make you do it. Like, it's almost like they know. I don't know. It's a road makes me angry. Want to run down to Naples?
I thought we were going to Tampa, but okay.
No, we'll do that on a weekday. Let's go to Naples. Let's start driving towards Naples.
Okay.
You guys want to go with us to Naples? You guys want to go to Naples? You'll have to read back all the comments, though. So happy about my new truck, dang it. I'm excited, let me tell you. My new truck is exciting. Excited, y'all. New car smell. That's crazy.
Y'all should visit.
You guys ready? Let's ride. You guys ready to ride? Let me hear. See, you guys, are you guys ready to ride? You guys ready to go to Naples? I want to see the new truck. It's balling.
You want to see more cooking with Katie videos?
We don't have a kitchen.
I could borrow a kitchen.
Yeah, we could borrow or make a kitchen. I'll show you guys if you guys want to see my new truck. Dang it. I want to see my new truck. We're supposed to stay low key, by the way, but I'll show you guys a quick black on black 2021 Silverado. That's all you guys can see. Oh, the police! Look at the police! Oh snap! It's a popo. Look, it's a popo. Look at the popo.
Yeah.
It's a popo, though. Snap! The Fort Myers police, man. Which city do you think is worse, Jackson or Birmingham? Jackson.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Jackson. That's not a easy question. How about you avoid both of them? How about that? Get your window. I got my windows tinted. I can't open these front windows. The two front windows, they're tinted. But the thing is, like, they're tinted. I can, like, if you're in the car, you can see out. But if you're outside, you can't see in. It's a really good grade of tint. I think it was like a $600. It says on the paper like $600 window tint.
What kind of berries are these?
No idea, but I wouldn't need them. You guys ready to ride? We're gonna go down. We're in Fort Myers. We're gonna head down to Naples. We're in Fort Myers. We're heading down to Naples. Let's go for a ride. How do I flip the camera? There we go. Okay, so we're in Fort Myers now, and we're heading to Naples. Katie, stay on top of the comments, reading back to me so we can stay in communication with our people.
This truck doesn't have mud grips.
We're not getting mud grips on this
I
one.
like the song though.
All my trucks. Well, yeah.
Mud grips.
No, these aren't mud grips. These are. I stayed with a street tire because see how quiet it is. There's like no cab noise in here. Oh, I can't do donuts here. There's a cop right there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. See how much quieter?
You're gonna bump.
I'm not gonna hit none. Calm down, women. You can hear the wheels rubbing when I turn. So we're in Fort Myers now. We're gonna drive down to Naples. We're in Fort Myers.
Have you ever thought about traveling outside of America, maybe Latin America?
I would love to. It's just our YouTube doesn't make that kind of money, and neither do we.
Yeah.
I would love to, really, but it's how much money do we make to be worth it? We don't make enough to be worth it.
Unless someone wants to put in a nice donation, I don't see it happening.
No, which is if we had like 100,000 subscribers, we might be able to start traveling internationally. I like the United States, man. The United States has so much to offer. If you drive that
truck where I live, you will get pulled over. Tint is a big no-no.
This is Florida, man. Like, really, they're not really looking out for stuff like that. Florida, you can do whatever the crap you want in Florida. That's the one thing about Florida. If you got money, you can just do whatever the crap you want. Like, they're not really, like, looking out for petty stuff like that in Florida. For the most part. There's just isn't much of that in Florida. Esta mujer con un palo me va a rayar la camioneta. Now she's walking the other way. Con un palo atravesando en medio de la calle. Now she's putting it on a cart. Deja la guapería.
Watch out.
She's still walking this way. She's gonna hit my truck. Mira, esto es una camioneta nueva. Oye, no me estés rayando la camioneta. Oye, si esa vieja me raya la camioneta, tenemos un problema. What's up with
Going
the...
to Ave Maria? Probably not.
No, we're going to Naples.
Are you ever coming back to Gadsden?
No, I hope I never have to go back to Gadsden, Alabama.
No car inspection. Yeah, there's no car inspection in Florida.
Yeah, we're definitely not going back. This guy's definitely Cuban. He's smoking a cigarette with a gold chain. He looked at me with like the hardest like 21 time look ever. You got a stop sign. You
Keep
got
it
a
on your
stop
mind.
sign.
Always start with land. Slowly enter the housing.
Yeah.
I believe this crash is going to...
Oh, yeah.
On this time around, on a 10-year mark, remember to reduce and enjoy life. Keep safe.
Yeah, that's what we're doing now. You know.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do that.
What did they say? Read back all the comments as much as you can.
I'm not reading that comment.
Just read it back.
You should put some truck nuts on it.
No, I ain't doing that. That's vulgar. I'm a decent person.
Yeah.
So if we go left, what's that long comment say?
Now y'all like the hood town Fort Myers is where you is where is at. If you from Florida, you familiar with Florida, you can live anywhere in Florida. You need to hang out with all Hispanic people.
Yeah, buddy.
They tell what's up if you Spanish.
Oh, did I go into the wrong lane? I'm going north.
You're going to Tampa.
Oh,
Jose.
no. I was supposed to go the other way. Can I just off-road?
No.
We're going north now?
Yeah.
Dang it. That wasn't the plan.
Our life is never a plan, Jose.
Yeah, well, we gotta go. There's another exit up ahead. This is Colonial. Like, there's MOK and Luckett right there.
Hello, you two southern dubs. Are you all juiced up on Starbucks for a ride?
We did already. That's where we were. Yep.
Slap a love machine sticker on the back window and let's go, Jose and Katie. Love your video.
Yep, we're here. Look at all these new apartments they've built here. Isn't that crazy?
Jose, look out for the transportation on the truck. I've worked at a GMC dealership, so many problems, but people really love them.
I love them. I'm not going to tell you these are the best things in the world, but I love it. So far, I love it. Is the video coming out shaky on your end?
I'm not watching the video.
Oh, okay. You just look at the comments live?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're heading north now, but we're supposed to be heading south. Here's
the
V8
engine on the truck.
Okay, you want to go in the hood today? No, we ain't got time
Does
for
this
that.
have V8?
No, this is a 2.7 turbo. This is a 4 inline turbo engine. I got it specifically so I can hear the turbo whistle. That's how childish I've become.
Have you thought about just buying a small condo?
We did. We looked into condos.
Yeah, we
the
did.
HOAs that we met, they're all frauds. Man, I couldn't believe the stuff that I saw with these HOAs. Let me tell you, you better find out isn't this the exit where they have the equipment that I want to buy? If I go this way?
They're not open.
Oh, it's Sunday. Is it close?
Yeah.
They have a mini skid steer.
We're going to keep you away from that.
Why not?
At least for today.
It's only $32,000.
Exactly.
You don't want to have a mini skid steer in the house?
Do I have to answer
I mean, I
this?
can't keep this outside the house. I got to put it in the garage. Which is our living room now, since we're in efficiency.
Have a tailgate show soon with Katie cooking.
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever grilled.
You want to go into the hood of Fort Myers? We were here.
Just get on the expressway.
I think they'll enjoy going on 41 more than 75. What's better, 75 or 41?
Anyone want to vote?
Do we go on 75 or do we go on 41? What do you do? 75. I'm going to Naples. Do I want to go on 75 or 41? Look at the Cuban flag on that car. There's a lot of cars with Cuban flags. There's more Cuban flags in Southwest Florida than there are rebel flags in Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. 41, please. Okay, we're going 41.
Okay.
We're going 41. Let me see if I can get out of this lane. We're
You
going 41.
got a Jag on my side.
It's nicer if we're going 41.
Oh, Honda.
Oye, quítate en medio, hacer. Okay, so welcome to Fort Myers sign right there, y'all. We're entering the city of Fort Myers. Fort Myers. Listen to my turbo. love to hear that turbo whistle, man. I got this it's a 2.7 turbo, and I specifically got it just to hear that turbo. I'm childish now. I mean, like, I didn't like the 5.3s, which is like the regular V8 engine on the Chevys. For some reason, I've noticed that the chassis are rotting. I guess the metal they use for those chassis are garbage. But I think on these, they might use a different type of chassis. Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe the 5.3s that I looked at were all coming from up north. What's a long comment say, Katie?
No HOA for me. The fees and rules are
ridiculous.
Cheap.
Yeah.
For cheap. LOL. Katie has not had a video for a while. Last I seen was a cleaning video. Cook us something good, Katie. Love the truck.
Yeah. Well, the thing about HOA fees that you guys need to understand, I forgot to take my medicine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to buy another one on water or something. The thing about HOA fees is that we ran into some things with HOA fees. Like we found one place in Fort Myers where there was the two lawyers moved into the community and they started to sue each other. We're back on. Cool. All right, guys. Sorry about that. The phone got too hot because the windshield got too cold. Got too hot. Give me a second, y'all. We'll fix this in a minute. I'm glad we're back on. We're in Fort Myers right now. Give me a minute. I'm gonna park real quick and we'll figure a different configuration real quick. What are we on, Palm Street?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're in Fort Myers now. Got a little dog crossing the road.
That's not a dog.
What is that, a cat? We're in Fort Myers right now. I'm gonna stop at the corner store real quick. Alright, y'all. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm gonna park and we'll fix this real quick. Sorry we lost it. Let me park real quick here. We're in Fort Myers right now. Kind of by the hood somewhere. I think the problem is they got the glass got too hot. So what we're gonna do is give me a minute. I think what we need to do here is how do we get it to heat up the glass? Is it that one? Is it the front one? But is it gonna blow cold air up front?
Dude, stop turning it off.
It's that one. That one's the one that does it. But does it blow cold air? It does. Okay, so if we can blow cold air over the glass, we'll keep it.
Yeah.
If we can get it to blow cold air over the windshield, we'll be all right. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll blow cold air over the windshield. Hopefully the noise level's not too bad. Okay, guys, let's go for a ride. So if we can blow cold air over the windshield, we'll be all right. All right, cool. Yeah, that'll keep the windshield from getting too hot. I mean, it's a little noisy, but it shouldn't be too bad. Kind of in the hood now.
Yeah.
Kind of in the hood. Let me fix it so it's looking a little bit lower. Too hot in the hood. Yeah, it's hot in the hood today. Let me tell you, it is hot in the hood. All right, let's get up out here. We're literally in like the middle of the hood right now in Fort Myers.
Yeah, let's get back on.
But the thing about like Fort Myers, like if you're live in the hood, nobody's gonna try to shoot you up for no freaking reason. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing about like Alabama. Like in Alabama, they'll shoot you up for no freaking reason, just because you're white and you're in their hood. You know what I mean? Fort Myers ain't like that. Fort Myers, everybody's family. Like we got white people living in the black hood. We got Spanish people living in the black hood. Everybody in Florida's family, man. We ain't with that garbage. You know what I mean? Like we're not on that racist crap here in Florida. You know what I mean? That's not us. All right, so we're in Fort Myers now. We're gonna drive down to Naples. Ambush. Yeah, they'll ambush you. It's crazy. But no, we ain't like that. Here in Florida, it ain't like that. You could hit one nut job once in a while, but it's like Action Kid. Like so, let's see if we can. Is there a way we can purposely blow cold air over that? But that's not blowing it at the windshield.
It is blowing it at the
Is it cold? Yeah, that's cold. So if we blow air at the windshield that's cold, it'll keep it from overheating.
Yes.
All right. All right. So that'll keep it. I mean, it's a little noisy, but well, at least we can live stream. The thing is, it's hot. Where's the temperature? What's the outside temperature at? Is it in my dash? It tells me.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know where it tells you. What does it tell you the outside temperature? 96. Wow, yeah, it's hot. It is hot. So we're in Fort Myers now, guys, and we're gonna drive to Naples. It feels so good to live stream again and not worry about getting killed. I think we can live stream like when we go on that road trip across country. We should live stream once we're on the road. Like when we're on the road. Like I used to watch this guy called Big Rig Trucks. He used to live stream. I'm sure he still does. I just got bored of his channel because since it's a big rig, he's always on the highway. It's not like he's live streaming. We got comments. Can you read them, Kitty?
Sure.
Read the comments. We're approaching downtown.
Hi guys, my husband and I are so happy you're back in Florida, where we're not really looking at your videos in Alabama because we want to move to Florida. Thank you for all you do.
I'm glad to help. Every once in a while, guys, I gotta turn the air conditioner up really high, just so that we can get keep our windshield.
Jose, what does Pops think about the truck?
My dad, he had no opinion about it. He was just like, now your haters are really gonna hate you, son. Like his opinion was, he went with me to buy it, by the way. By the way, I bought this truck with my dad, not with. Okay, let this person pass. He
not
seems
with
like,
me.
yeah. He didn't want to let me go. You're good, man. You're good. All right.
He was trying to get him into like a Colorado.
Because it was cheaper.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dad, I'm not buying a cheaper thing because it's cheaper. I'm buying what I want.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, me and him, we went and we looked at the trucks together. So I didn't buy this truck with Kate. I bought it with Dad. Lets you know how cool Katie is.
Yeah.
What woman lets her husband go to a dealership and just whatever you want, buddy? Just buy whatever you want, and I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? So I went with my dad to buy the truck. Actually, Katie and I were car shopping together. It took going to 14, 20 dealerships. Chevy dealerships, by the way. The Chevy dealership in Fort Myers only had 2 new Chevy trucks. That's horrible. I'm going to turn on the air conditioning vents for the windshield real quick. Keep it from... Trying to keep the phone from getting too hot. We don't want the phone to burn up on us. So you can get on 41 here, right? What road is this? Is this 41? Is this 41 or is it further ahead? Oh, we're looking at the sky now. There we go.
That's McGregor.
We're going to get on McGregor.
No, that is McGregor right there.
On the highway? So we went too far.
Yeah.
Give me the phone. Give me the map real quick. So yeah, my dad was like, he didn't say anything. He just hung out with me while I bought the car. He didn't really have too many opinions about it. Which, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we got it with Dad. And excited to have a new truck.
Yeah, it hurts your dad to spend money even when it's not his.
Well, here's the thing. Let me see where we're at right now. Oh, that is McGregor. That's 41. We got to turn south here. If we keep going, we'll be on McGregor. If we go south, we'll be on 41. We got to go south on 41. Feels great to be back in Fort Myers, guys. And the dash on this car is black, so there's less glare. Remember, you guys, in the Yukon, it was gray interior, so there was a lot more glare. So you guys will get a more crisp video. You'll get less background noise. You got a little bit of background noise now because I'm using the fan to keep the dash from getting warm. Because if the temperature gets too hot, we'll lose signal.
Yeah.
I'm excited, guys.
Someone said you're being Pinocchio because Florida is right. We're in South Florida. South Florida is different from
Yeah,
North
it looks
Florida.
very crisp. Yeah, the video quality is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, so this will make, much better videos.
Yeah.
So you sell... No, we're going to keep the Yukon. I want to get a boat, but the thing is you need 2 cars. You can't go south on this one. It's just no turn that way.
What was your favorite Birmingham suburb?
Well, honestly, after living up in Alabama, I don't really want to... I don't even want to talk about Alabama. But if I say a best... Chelsea's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea, I think, is nice.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea's pretty nice. Do you have a suburb you liked a lot, Katie?
I like Chelsea.
Chelsea's pretty nice, I think. Hoover's nice too, and so's Homewood. Homewood, Chelsea, Homewood, and Mountain Brook, I guess, are pretty nice. How
Do
co-
some boat videos if you get one.
Oh yeah, if I get a boat, we'll definitely do some boat live streams. I want to buy a boat. Actually, I wanted to go look at boats today. Katie's not really on board with, because if I buy a boat, I'm not gonna buy it. Just like when I bought this truck, I bought a new one. If I buy a boat, I'm gonna buy a brand new boat. I'm not gonna buy a used boat. Used boats are
I'm
like,
fine with a new boat. We just have different opinions of what type of boat to get.
she wants a pontoon,
Yeah.
and I want like a sporty fishing boat. So we would have to figure out who wins that argument. Okay, guys, we're on 41 heading south. So in about an
I will
hour.
win that argument.
No, I'm not getting a pontoon. Why would I want a pontoon for? I want a nice sporty boat so I can go flying through the backwaters while I'm fishing.
And I want a party.
First of all,
boat
on
where
a
I can
pontoon,
fish.
you can't even go offshore unless the water's like really flat. I want to go offshore once in a while. I know the boat, just like I knew the truck I wanted, exactly the truck I wanted. I know exactly the boat I want. You know the boat I want. You really had me wanting to move to Alabama. I know, and I'm sorry. It is a beautiful place. Alabama is absolutely beautiful. It's not the place.
Yeah.
It's the backwards racist people that live there that really screws up Alabama. Because Alabama's a beautiful place. I think it's more beautiful than Texas. It's more beautiful than Georgia. It's absolutely beautiful place. It's not the place that sucks. The place is gorgeous. The thing that sucks about Alabama, the food is better. American food's way better. They don't have Latin food, but the American food's better. It's not that Alabama sucks. It's not the place that sucks. It's the people. It's the racist, backwards people that are there that just make it unbearable if you're an outsider. That's the truth about it, you know?
Looks like we got a lunch offer
Somebody wants to take us to lunch?
at the Naples Country Club.
Oh, they've been telling us to go there a lot.
Yeah.
Then my friend, my ex-co-worker, no, I wouldn't say friend, but ex-co-worker, I think she works there. I don't know if she's still there or not. One of my ex-co-workers works there now, I think, unless she moved jobs recently. Yeah, I go to the country club all the time. I like their Phillies and their burgers. Compromise and move to Panama City Beach. No, I'm done with that area. I will go back to Panama City Beach often. Maybe once a year we'll go up there. But as far as living, you have to understand that I have post-traumatic stress disorder now. Because, you know, we went through actual violence up there and I just can't deal with it. I don't want to be near that area for a while. I'm okay with going to new places, but I don't want to revisit old roads. Well, it's 96 degrees. Let me turn the fan on real quick. Get the dash to cool down. Fort Myers heading southbound.
Can we get a scenario?
It's not worth getting into that crap.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to
Hi,
turn.
London.
Hey, what's up, London? In the house. I'm really just trying to leave that chapter in my life
Yeah, we're
behind.
back in Southwest Florida.
Yep, we're in the Naples, Fort Myers area.
Dollies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are they ever gonna finish this project here?
I don't know. I
Seems
think
like
they
they've
were
been doing this
when I was in
forever.
high school.
I know, right? Like, they're ever gonna finish this?
Well, the thing with Florida is we know Florida.
We know Florida, and we can help people.
Yeah.
We had no idea about, we were exploring Alabama as we were there.
Yeah.
We're here, we can help more people because we know what's on the ground.
We're back here.
Familiar territory.
Go to Culver's.
Culver's? I don't like Culver's. I had one bad experience there that made me sick, and I'll never go there as long as I live.
Okay.
Save a lot.
Your order was delivered.
Oh, you ordered something?
Yeah.
Larry's Pawn Shop. All right. So we're in 41 heading south. I think the construction ends right about here. So it's 97 degrees now. Wow, it's hot. I'm sure the phone's not getting too hot. So guys, if the phone turns off, it will be back on. It's because the temperature gets so hot that it turns our camera off. It's 97 degrees and the phone's literally in the sun right now. There's a house on Canal Street that's going for $75,000. Y'all want to see it? This is Carroll. I think Canal's next, right? Or did we pass Canal Street already? Hill Street. It's been on the market for a while. It used to be a trap house. That's how bad this house is. It's on the marketplace in Fort Myers. It used to be a trap house. I worked in it, and it used to be a trap house, and now it's on the market. And well, it's been on the market for a while. I'm not buying it. Hey, there's a Cuban flag right here. Look, there's a Cuban and a Puerto Rican flag right there.
Yeah.
Cuban flag, Puerto Rican flag. There's a lot of Cubans and Puerto Ricans in Southwest Florida nowadays. Man, it feels good to be in Southwest Florida.
I have a house in 10 acres in Alaska I can sell you.
I'm good. I hear Alaska's more backwards than Alabama.
Heard land near Chiefland, Inverness is cheaper. Would you move up that way?
No, it's two of the same stuff. Look, I gave those people, the country people in the South, I gave them an opportunity to prove me wrong. You know, and they actually proved me. I gave them an opportunity. Okay, I said, look, I'll move to your country little hick town with absolutely no prejudice. As a Hispanic, I want to give you an opportunity to prove to me that you're really not a racist place. I went there with no prejudice at all about them and gave them an opportunity to prove to me what they were. They got I gave them a fair shot. And they almost killed me, okay? So they proved me wrong. All the people that are trying to convince you that the country life is better, that country people have better morals and better standards, I gave them an opportunity to prove that to me. And what they proved to me was that I needed to be back in the ghetto, in the hood, around people that aren't trying to kill me. And if they're trying to kill you in the hood, it's because you did something to somebody. Because people do get hurt in the hood, but it's because they did something they weren't supposed to. If you mind your own business and go about your business in the city, you will be okay. If you do something stupid, you might not be okay.
Hey,
Can I get that water that was here?
got a comment. When you two go on your tour around the country, I hope I can get you to spend a day or two with the missus and I in Western New York State. Show you the countryside where your good food comes from.
Give me the water, babe. You get it? Where's the water?
It went back here.
Okay. So what you need to do is you need to email me what area you're in. Go to my About section, find my email address, and email me. Email me what area you live in. So when I go there, I always tell people, I wish you had shown up. I wish we had known you were in the area. Check out this California food truck over here. I wish we had known you were in the area. Well, okay, email me. Hey, I live in this area. When you're out here, let me know. And we'll stop by when in the area. So email me. Email me what area you live in. And that way I have a record and I know, okay, when I'm in this area, I can call this person. Because, yeah.
If you like fishing, we have lots of good spots.
Oh yeah, for sure. I love fishing. That's one reason I'm glad to be back over here. Like, you know, like fishing, for example. I caught 2 fish in Alabama. I was there for a year. I caught 2 fish in Alabama in an entire year. I could literally catch 2 fish today here in Florida within less than an hour if I really wanted to. El Pilon, Caribbean cuisine. Comida caribeña. Yeah, buddy. Look at this Cuban restaurant right here. So, like, in the last mile, we've passed, like, 3 Spanish restaurants that are really interesting. I guess that's a Puerto Rican or Cuban restaurant there. Alabama is known to be extremely racist. Exactly. You know? And I gave them an opportunity. I didn't judge them. I went in there with a fresh mind. I'm going to give the country lifestyle a chance. I'm not going to be prejudiced against them. I gave them the opportunity to prove to me that they were welcoming and friendly. And it was the most scary experience of my life. So I'm back in my hood in Southwest Florida where I feel comfortable. I got rich white people. I got hardworking Spanish people. I'm in my area, surrounded by the people I grew up around. I ain't worried about none. I ain't worried about my safety here. I'm worried about how I'm going to make a living and how I'm going to pay the bills, but I ain't worried about my safety. You know? Man, I don't know. Those places where you have to carry a gun to the gas station, I don't want to live in a place like that. I don't want to live in a place like that. I want to be safe again, be around people I love, people I know. I'm good here. Super glad to be back in my area. Luxury apartments. You know, they're building all these luxury apartments, but you got to have really good credit to get in, and you got to have extremely high income. So, like all these luxury apartments that are out here, for the most part, if you don't have like perfect credit, and really high income, 3 times the rent. So if you don't have perfect credit, make $6,000 a month, you can't rent none of these luxury apartments that are going in. So if you're thinking about renting one of these luxury apartments, easier said than done. The requirements are really high, and a lot of the application fees are really scams. They're just trying to like we saw some apartments over here. Let me go in here real quick. Este tipo se me atravesó. Like we're in Fort Myers right now, right? There's some apartments over here for sale, condos. Can you imagine that we're realtors when we're like live streaming while we're realtors? That'd be awesome.
Dad's trying to call you on Messenger video.
Again, he's been doing it all day. I called him and I said, Dad, you're calling me on Messenger. He's like, no, I haven't. He's pocket dialing. Let's just ignore it.
Yeah.
CarMax. So like around here, guys, we're in South Fort Myers now. There's some apartments over here that appear to be really affordable, but when you actually get into there, there's a lot of crime even in these gated apartment complexes. In that sense, Fort Myers is kind of like West Palm Beach or Broward nowadays. Like in here, I'll show you guys right here. We're in the south side of Fort Myers. We're kind of north of Pine Manor. Let's go for a ride through here. Like these apartments here, there's a condo for sale in here, I think for $75,000. But it's gated and all, but I didn't like it too much. And I guess these apartments right here are cheap. These are real cheap in here. So if you need like affordability, what are these things called? But there's definitely environment here. Don't think, because they're nicer looking apartments that there's no environment. Horizons Apartments, so lots of environment out here. So don't think because, I don't know, it's still Fort Myers. Oh, I love the grill on this car. Are they playing football? I want to play football. So we're in South Fort Myers now. I think there's a police substation in here, isn't there? I'm not sure.
Yes, y'all.
But we looked at
because I'm in Florida and live for affordable. My neighborhood is Spanish. 2, they have property in Alabama.
Yeah.
You guys moved too far from your people.
Yeah, that was a big mistake we did, moving away from our people. No doubt about that. So these apartments here, like we looked at condos like these in here where these are apartments, but across the street there's condos. And they're really affordable, but I didn't really like it all that much. I really didn't. Like, we hung out a little bit, there was way too much environment, and the HOAs are kind of tricky and scammy and all that. And they don't keep up on them as well. Like, I didn't really like it. So yeah, we looked at condos that were affordable. But by the time you pay your water, your light, and your HOA and everything, like you might as well just pay I don't know. It's like even if you're paying $100,000 to buy these apartments. Like there's an apartment across the street. We looked at it. We were really interested in buying it. It's called, what's that called over there? Mystic, or what is it called?
Yeah, Mystic Gardens.
Mystic Gardens, right across the street. I can't go in there because it's gated. It's gated, right? But just because it's gated, that doesn't mean it's not hood. Like there's an environment up in there that I didn't like, So we were looking at buying in there. You're paying $100,000, but then you got to pay like $300 HOA fee, and then you're only allowed to have one parking spot, and you're not allowed to have a trailer. You're not like, they have all these stupid rules and regulations. I'm like, I ain't doing that crap. Oh yeah, Jupiter's awesome, but you need a crap load of money. I like Jupiter. But then again, if to live in Jupiter, I would personally be in Southwest Florida because I'm from here. Now, if you don't have family in the Fort Myers area, I think Jupiter's probably nicer, to be honest. This light sucks. Oh, they're getting out. Yeah, you can probably pass. What's this guy doing? What is this guy doing? Don't hit me. Don't hit my... That's the thing, like, I'm driving a brand new car. Of course I'm going to honk the horn at you. Yeah, you think I'm in a brand new car? Con ese cacharro más yo creo que me está... No, mijo. I'm in a brand new car. You ain't going to back up into my car.
In Florida, yeah.
They get mad. Okay,
Be bad
so...
and gated.
Yeah, it can be... Like, these apartments here are super... Like, on this Mystic Garden place, totally ghetto, and it's gated. Just because it's gated doesn't mean it's not ghetto. Oh, they haven't fixed that wall that somebody crashed into. Let's go into Pine Manor real quick. So this is really hood up in here, especially in the weekends. Everybody's home and all that. This is really hood up in here.
Yeah.
Let's go up in here real quick.
I think this might be Park Meadow.
We were looking for rentals. This is Pine Manor. Yeah.
Yeah, Pine Manor.
This is Pine Manor right here. So this is definitely hood back in here. This is a Spanish area.
Yeah.
Pine Manor. Definitely hood back in here.
Okay.
I went to Texas. I didn't like it. I didn't like Texas too much. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling Texas. We're in Pine Manor right now.
Yep.
And like, this is the hood, but look at that. You got pine trees. You got coconut trees. You know what I mean? Like, it's the hood, but it's still awesome. You know what I mean? Like, look at the pine trees, coconut trees, mango trees. You know what I mean? Like, I would live up in here. Now it's still the hood, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean? It's just working class people. They party hard during the weekend because they worked hard all week. So we're driving through Pine Manor right now. We're gonna get back on US 41.
Yeah.
I bet we gotta check out that carniceria there. I bet they got good cuts of meat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing. The butcher shops down here are killing it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like the meat you get down here, if you know like the right little neighborhood carnicerias and stuff like that, you get some really good meat like at the butcher shops. You know,
What did we think of Arkansas?
Arkansas is nice, but it's probably as backwards as Alabama.
It seems like a great place for a vacation.
Yeah, great place to vacation for sure, Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Living there, you're gonna deal with the same backwards crap we dealt with in Alabama.
Okay.
I definitely don't recommend. I don't recommend Arkansas to live in.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely don't recommend Arkansas. Man, I love these houses here. I love the coconut trees. So beautiful.
Yeah.
Love the coconut trees. Love the palm trees, coconut trees. Even the hood is nice in Florida, man. That's the thing about Florida. Even the hood's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Even the hood is nice. I bet this carniceria right here, I bet they got some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
These neighborhood carnicerias, they're butcher shops. Man, you get some skirt steak from them and you grill it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's real good fresh cuts of meat, you know what I mean? They'll cut it right there in front of you. You tell them, cut me, 3 pounds of this, 3 pounds of that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're back on US 41. You can get some real good cuts of meat. There's one right here. And the ones near the hood are always the best because, look at the Chevy truck right here. Let me get that lift kit, baby. It's only, what, $5,000-$6,000? Come on, baby, let me get that lift kit.
Jose?
What? No? Like, there's a carniceria there, Monterey Carniceria.
We'll talk off camera about it.
Probably no. Okay, we're back on US 41 now. Este tipo se me atravesó. Yo, we got 115 people. What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
Where are y'all watching? Anybody in Southwest Florida watching still? Anybody watching? America needs to adopt to the 410 work shift with 3 days off. I don't know. Something needs to change in America. I don't know what it is. This crap ain't working. Something ain't working in America. For one, people aren't working. How's that? Nobody wants to work nowadays. Everybody's just... man, I'm happy to be in Southwest Florida. Alright guys, we're on US 41 heading southbound. Temperature is 98 degrees now. Make sure the phone doesn't get too hot. I'm gonna turn the AC up for a minute. It's just to cool down the phone. Fort Myers heading south, baby. Live stream. Wow, look at this guy. Wow, dude, calm down.
Welcome, Jay.
What's up, bro? Que vuelta, City. Welcome to Hialeah. Que vuelta.
Oh, I smell some good stuff.
You smell something good?
Probably this.
Oh, Dave Simmons
Yeah.
barbecue. Yeah, I will tell you this. The barbecue, not the barbecue, but the American food in Alabama is way better.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to miss the American
Venus is
food.
here.
What's up, y'all?
Venus latte.
I'm definitely going to miss the American food in Alabama is a whole lot better than Florida. Florida it has better Cuban food. Doesn't have better American food. That's one thing I'm going to miss.
Ramsey says, go back to Florida, Jose. You talk from Florida. We are Florida.
We are in Florida. We'll move to Florida. We live here now.
We're not going back to Alabama.
Yeah, we're not going back to Alabama. I don't even to visit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to close that chapter in my life right there. Somebody's blasting music. I can hear their sound system. Is that a Honda Civic? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I hear a really loud sound system. What city was it where there was a lot of loud... Was it Pensacola?
Yeah.
Pensacola, where everybody had loud sound systems?
Yeah.
It's weird how like small... Like every town's got like their own thing going on. Let me get out of this lane. It's moving way too slow.
Venus, send us an email.
Yeah, if you need to reach out to something more private, hit us on an email.
Yeah, like if you want to see us or something like that, reach out to us privately.
Yeah, and send us your criminal record. I don't want to go meet some serial killer that just got out of prison. I got to verify who you are before I meet you. If you've got 3 felonies,
we'll talk.
We'll try to get out of it.
We'll talk to you. We'll figure it out. Yeah.
No, I've made some real life friends off of YouTube, but I've also made some wacky contacts on YouTube. People like, I wish I never met this weirdo. YouTube is weird. The world is weird. Can't believe how much traffic there is for a Sunday. You think it's a lot of traffic today?
Where do y'all grocery shop at?
Right now we're going to Walmart.
Yeah.
We're not doing Publix because
we're not really buying food.
We're not buying food right now because we're staying in like a little efficiency that doesn't have a kitchen, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually they're gonna build a kitchen for us. I hope.
It will. Publix is outrageous high priced. Not necessarily.
It just depends what you like. I mean, I don't skimp out on food. That's one thing I don't skimp out on. We're fat people. We eat good. Well, there was a time when we used to do Winn-Dixie because it was all we could afford. But no, there's ups and downs in life. They don't want to pay. Shake my head. People in Fort Myers drive just like they do in Miami. I had somebody throw a banana at me yesterday in traffic. I wasn't being a jerk or anything. It's just the person was angry. Like 3 hours away from my city, yeah. So, yeah, I was in Fort Myers and somebody threw a banana at me. I'm like, I'm not throwing if I'm eating a banana, that's my banana. I'm not throwing it at you. This person was so angry that they threw a banana at me. And it wasn't really worth it. Like, I pulled into this gas station in Fort Myers, and this car and there's only enough space for one car to go around the gas station. So I put my car in reverse, and I start backing out. Well, the car, got right in front of me and started, revving his engine, trying to get me to rush when I was backing up. And first of all, I didn't have to back out because it was either me or him. And I just decided out of courtesy to be the one backing out. And then he started rushing me. And I was like, yo, please don't rush me, That's exactly what I said. I said, please calm down. Don't rush me. And they threw a banana at me. Just angry people. And they were trying to crash. Their car was already crashed. So they were trying to crash my car with their piece of crap. I just pulled this off a lot 2 days ago. I don't want to crash my brand new car. You know what I mean? I just bought this. But I guess they're in a piece of crap car, so they don't mind crashing their piece of crap. But I just pulled this off the lot. You ain't crashing into my car. I need to get one of those dash cams, so like if we ever have an accident or whatever,
Yeah.
I can record it. Because man, these people are ridiculous. Ooh, like here's what I was telling you guys about. Look at this car, guys. Look at that. That is what is that? Like a $500,000 car? That's like a $500,000 car right there.
Yeah, that's a.
I didn't even know Rolls-Royce made an SUV. That is a Rolls-Royce SUV.
That just shows we can't afford it.
Okay, that's what I tell you about Southwest Florida. Like here, you're safe. I mean, there's people driving around in $600,000 cars.
Is Webster, Florida, a safe place to live, Jose?
Once you get north of I-4, those little small towns are all kind of like redneck towns. If you fit in, you fit in, but if you don't, it could be hard. I don't want to live north of I-4. I really don't. Like, I think North Florida is about the same as Alabama when it comes to all those type of issues. It just depends if you fit in or not. There's a music video. It's called City Limits. It's a country song. So go on YouTube and write City Limits. And then write country music video, City Limits. And there's a country music video filmed in Webster. I think if you're looking at the Webster area, you might enjoy watching that. It's called City Limits. It's a country song. I can't remember the artist's name, but write City Limits country music, and you'll find a really nice music video about Webster, Florida. I'm not with little country towns anymore. After what I experienced in Alabama, I'm done with little country towns. I want to stick to cities. But it could be right for you. That area up there, it's just not my cup of tea anymore. It really isn't. Not that I would love to travel through there. I love to travel there, but living and traveling are just two different things. It's like Arkansas. Somebody was asking me about Arkansas earlier.
Yes, we've been to Wesley Chapel, but not on the channel.
Wesley Chapel's really nice. We haven't done videos there, but we've been there a lot. It's a really nice suburb. I like Wesley Chapel.
We'll probably end up doing that soon.
Yeah, we'll get up there for maybe even tomorrow. If I fill up for it, I'll head up to Tampa tomorrow, and we'll do Tampa and St. Pete for you guys. That area does really well in the videos. North Florida does much better on the videos than South Florida for some reason. Heard that?
Any state like Alabama where it's common to marry your sister, y'all shouldn't live it. You can't marry your sister in Alabama or your cousin.
Well, hold on. I wouldn't say that. Hold on. Don't get ahead of yourself. If your family hasn't inbred yet, okay, if there's no inbreeding already, like, because if your cousins were already inbred, you can't inbreed again. But you could be a first generation inbred. It's not that bad.
Jose?
What?
The law will not allow them to marry.
Okay, look. If your family's already inbred, you can't inbreed again because then it's really bad. But if you're like a first generation inbred, it's not looked down upon. Don't come here with that garbage now. Now I know several of my female cousins. If they were out in the market, I'd be shopping through them. We're not allowed to do that here in Florida. But if I was in Alabama, I don't know if I would or not. Don't tell me no.
Well,
when you know the answer. No, don't try to argue with me on that one. This guy's got a lowrider with a Mexican flag on it. Shake my head, I know, right? No, but for real, I mean, they do it. They do it. And as long as it's not, like, if you're already inbred, you don't want to inbreed again. You know? And then how much, like, how far of a cousin? Like, if it's your mom's sister's cousin,
yeah,
that's a little close. But I mean, hey, if there's
on here too,
and how many people live in your town? Okay, if there's less than 3,000 people in your town, there aren't that many options. Okay, let's not go that harsh on Alabama. Cousins are fine.
Oh my god, that's still incest.
Listen. If there's less than 3,000 people in your town, there's just not that many options on the market right now. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all trash talk Alabama like that. Okay, it depends how big your town is. Okay, if you live in Montgomery, there's no explanation for you to marry your cousin. Okay, if you're in Birmingham or Montgomery, those are big cities. You can't marry your cousin. But if you're like in a town of 3,000, like I'm not even lying to y'all. Like I've literally met people in small towns. Like Jose, we don't have too many things on the market right now. Okay, the marrying market. Okay. The dating market in Alabama is like the real estate market in Florida. There just aren't too many options. You got to settle for what you can get, okay? Okay, so marriage mates in Alabama is like rental market in Florida. It's not what you want. You might end up in your family member's garage, okay? You might end up...
to know about Dothan.
In Dothan, no, that's a bigger town. In Dothan, you have to be at least a third generation cousin, okay? Because here's what you got to understand. If you, like, how much inbred are you? Okay, is it your mom's sister or is it your mom's cousin? If it's your mom's cousin and you're in a town of like 5,000 people, you might just have to let it slide. Okay.
It comes down to who has the better tractor.
Who has a better tractor? Yeah, and money plays a big role too. You know, you want to keep it in the family. You know what I mean? You got to support the family, have a strong family. Like, sometimes I've met people too in Alabama where, like their cousin, their family's got a big name, so you don't want to lose the family name if you're a female. Mm-hmm. And if you're a male, you don't want to lose the opportunity to bow one of your cousins. So it all comes around. It all part of the economical thing. You just got to do what you got to do. Ain't you right on that?
When is the housing crash coming? I don't know. I mean, at some point,
well,
it's got to happen.
If there's a housing crash in the real estate market in Florida, there's going to be a dating crash on the real estate market, on the dating market in Alabama. Those two things related. Family and Dothan. Well, find somebody you like. If you got family in Dothan, find somebody you like. Keep it in the family. I don't know, but the thing is, like when I go back to Cuba, like when I meet a girl in Cuba, I gotta be like, yo, okay, what's your last name? What's your other last name? And what's your other last name? Because, you know. Oh no, I mean that was before I met you, baby. Way before I met you. That was way before I met you. I don't even go to Cuba anymore, so why would I like your hair. Beautiful hair. Did I tell you how nice the Florida humidity makes your hair look?
Mm-hmm.
No, but seriously, like when you in Cuba, when I would go to Cuba, like you gotta be like, yo, what's your last name and what's your other last name and what's your other last name, you know? Because like families might have like 1,000 people branch, you know, so like you might marry or meet somebody and they might be like 164th, you know what I mean? Like there's crossed wire somewhere, but it's not like it's a 220 wire. It's just like it's a small wire. It's a, you know, you have to gauge how, like, you know, like electricity. I don't know. I have a friend that lives on the Long Island. He said native gas and everything is always cheaper. I'm not sure.
Did I go to slap on?
I'm a single man in Dolphin. Let me tell you what. Here's the thing. Ando por where are we? St. Carlos Park, más o menos San Carlos Park. Because my parents are looking and calling because I'm using my grandparents. I don't know. But you have to understand, like in a small town of like 5,000 people, like 20% of them might be related to you in some way or another. How closely related are they? I don't know. But like there's places in Alabama where I went to where people were definitely breaking the rules. You know what I mean? Titus, for example. In Titus, I met people that were like brother or sister, cousin to cousin. You know what I mean? Like if you have 3 eyeballs, they were too close. You know what I mean? Like if you meet somebody in Alabama and they got 3 eyeballs or something like that, then yeah, definitely, you know, they were too close in the family tree. You know what I mean? Because I actually met a family in Alabama where like everybody was inbred. Like everybody one guy had 3 eyeballs, the other guy's one eye was backwards, and his eyebrow was taller than the other, and yeah, you'll meet stuff like that. But that's all over the world, really, in small towns.
There's a fine line between family
reunion
and a group date.
A group date. But look, Hey, Jay's in Alabama. He's there in Dothan. Why don't they want to introduce some new Cuban bloodline to the DNA? You know, Jay's there. Right, Jay? What about Jay? All the single women in Alabama right now, there's a Cuban in Alabama, a black Cuban at that. I mean, you can really bring in some diversity. He's Cuban, he's black, and he's right there in Dothan. This guy the women in Alabama should be fighting for this guy right now.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, they don't want to diversify.
Yeah, they don't want to diversify.
They don't want to diversify their family tree.
Mm-hmm.
What's the last comment say? Her dad
drove a green and white Kenworth K cab over. Always wanted to jump in there and okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Met a lot of uncle daddies in my life. Really? That's crazy. Uncle daddy. Here's my wife and cousin, Catherine. So one time we were in where were we in? In Elmore? We were in the city of Elmore. I actually got this on video, but I would never publish it because it was too embarrassing to publish. But I'm in Elmore, which is a little country town where I used to live.
Do you think Jacksonville?
Yeah, I think Jacksonville
is like Alabama.
Yeah, Jacksonville is definitely part of the Deep South.
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville is definitely part of the Deep South.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm in Elmore, a tiny little town in Alabama, in the county I used to live in. And there's these two kids that are talking. They're probably like 15 or 16, right? And they're talking to each other. We're in Estero, Florida right now, guys. We're heading towards Naples. And there's this like two teenagers, and they're talking to each other by a gas pump, right? And I guess somebody told grandma, hey, you know, your grandkids are hanging out by the gas station. So grandma gets out of the car in a walker, and she's like, now y'all two know your cousins, right? And they're like, no, grandma, we're just talking to each other. Now you two know your cousins, right? You can't be doing that. You two know your cousins now. You can't be poking around like that. Y'all think I'm lying? I actually saw this with my own.
Creepy.
I'm like, grandma.
The kids looked creeped out.
Yeah, like they were shocked because grandma shows up in a walker, okay? Grandma shows up in a walker. Favorite Cuban dish, palomilla. Grandma shows up to the gas station in a walker, gets out, and they're kind of like off to the side of the gas station. There's like two 16-year-old kids, you know, a little blonde girl and a blonde kid. They're, you know, talking behind the gas station. Grandma pulls up on them like, y'all two know your cousins, right? You can't be poking around now. And they're like, no, Grandma, we just ran into each other. Well, make sure y'all don't run into each other too often, because you're already inbred. You cannot make this up. She goes, y'all can't go poking around, not because you're cousins, but because you're already inbred. Like, y'all are already inbred. You can't do that twice. Oh, Grandma was like, you're already inbred. You can't do it again. Oh man, that was cracking. I've never felt so weird in my life. Just like, you're already inbred. And then that's not the end of it. She goes, you're going to end up. She's like, you seen your cousin Billy, right? You don't want your kids to end up like your cousin Billy now, don't you? Oh my gosh, she had an example in the family. Like, now your cousin Billy, you seen how he came out. Y'all don't want that. Don't go poking around now. And I kid you not, Grandma actually said this. All right, Grandma actually said, can you imagine? This lady's like 90 years old, and she actually said this. She's like, now y'all go suck a little, but don't go poking around. I was like, oh no. She's like, y'all go suck a little, but don't go poking around. I was like, oh no, Grandma. Grandma telling her, Grandma telling your grandkids not to go poking around. I was like, okay. Real life example there. You're seeing your cousin Billy now. You don't want your kids to come out like you're cutting Billy. And I'm sitting here at this gas station like, I don't even know if I need gas anymore. I don't even
think we just left.
I was like, do I really need gas anymore? I'm like, I don't even think I need gas anymore. And then somebody pulls up like on an ATV, okay, like on a 4-wheeler, and then like kids like, hey grandma, can I take your van? And grandma gave the kid the keys and he drove off in the van, and grandma hopped in the back of a 4-wheeler, and somebody just randomly drove grandma off in a 4-wheeler. It was like 90 years old, and she's like hitchhiking in the back of a 4-wheeler. I had fun in Alabama. I really did.
Yeah.
I don't regret anything. But I'll tell you, you'll see, it's normal. It's probably like that in like any small town in America. It's probably like that. Kentucky, Tennessee.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like that in all those little hick states. I mean, crap, my family back in Cuba, they live in the countryside. And, you know, the dating market's limited in a small town. You just got to do what you got to do. But make sure you're not inbred already. I love Grandma's explanation. It wasn't like, y'all are cousins. You can't do that. It was like, you're already inbred. You can't do it again. West Virginia. Yeah, I saw a documentary on West Virginia about inbreeding. Okay, guys, we're in Bonita Springs finally. So the next town is Naples. We're in Bonita Springs now. Oh man, I'm having way too much fun, y'all.
It's been great being able to live stream
It's
again.
awesome to live stream again. It really is. It feels great to be able to live stream again. Don't you go poking around down there. You're already inbred. You can't do it again. You're already inbred. So I guess you can do it once. Because it's not like she was mad at their parents being cousins
There's a town
or
in
something like that. How's that work?
Brundage, Alabama that's completely inbred.
What's it called?
Brundage.
What part of Alabama is that? Look it up. I'm curious now.
Brundage.
Brundage?
I think we went there.
We went there, yeah. No, there are like Titus, Alabama. I noticed there's a lot of inbreds there. Did you see people, like, when you look at them, like, their eyeballs are like, you know, you're like, okay, they're definitely inbred. You guys are taking
I know
low.
where it's at.
You guys stop taking. We went through there. Isn't that like by Ashland and all that? Y'all
County
taking
High
low
School.
shots, man. I didn't want to go there.
It's out by Troy.
By Troy? Oh, really? Wow. South Alabama.
Yeah, it's
We drove
south
through
of
there.
Banks, Alabama.
Oh, we wanted to move out there. That's where that big house I wanted was.
Well,
It's like, well, the thing too, like when I went to these small towns to work, like the women were like, wow, you're not from here, huh?
yeah.
You can really open up some of these family trees. I'm like, well, I got Katie, so I
Yeah.
can't do that for you,
No.
ma'am. I think dating in Alabama is still a whole lot easier than dating in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alabama is interesting. You guys are taking cheap shots. You guys who got me on this whole cousin loving thing, y'all ain't right. I wasn't gonna go there. Y'all went there, okay? Y'all took me there. Don't be mad at me now. Y'all started this conversation. I just gave you the
Either
story.
way, someone loses a trailer.
No, it's like that in all small towns, and it's not just in the United States. I mean, like, there's entire countries where people do that. I think
Eric's on.
Eric, hey, yo, I'm in Bonita right now, bro. We gotta catch up, bro. I'm in the hood again, man. I'm back in the area. I'm not. Thankfully, I didn't end up back in Royal Cold.
Did I get to swim the other day?
We went to the beach.
I went to the beach and swam.
We swam a lot, bro. We went to the beach like 3 or 4 times while we were in Naples.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't bring any extra clothes. Yo, you gotta see my new
No.
truck, Eric. This thing
I'm
is
not planning.
balling, bro. You gotta see my truck. I'll send you a picture. I haven't posted it on Instagram because I don't want people to know what I'm driving now. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna. You should see my new truck, bro. 2021 Silverado. 0 miles. So it's got 330 miles now since I've been driving it. This thing is balling, bro. Yeah, let's go fishing sometime, bro. Whenever you want to go fishing, let me know. I got my fishing pole in the back right now. I got my fishing pole in the back. I don't have my Florida fishing license yet. Because you have to, there's a wait to get your driver's license now.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, we're back over here, man. In fact, I texted your mom, I think, last night, and I told her I wanted to, you know, whenever they want to get together. Your mom cooks the best Mexican food, bro. I am dying to get, like, green sauce she makes. Man, they cook some good Mexican food, bro. Dying to be back over here. I'm in Bonita right now, bro. I'm in Bonita. What do you say? I can't read it, King.
I still have my Chevy Tahoe. Donald Trump was in Coleman, Alabama last night.
Nice. Yeah, man. Glad to be back home, man. I'm in Bonita right now. I'm gonna go to Royal Cove real quick and see my dad real quick, and that's about it. Back in Southwest Florida, you know.
Yeah,
I might buy a boat, Eric. I'm thinking about buying a boat, bro, like a brand new boat.
Yeah.
Might do it. Might get a boat so we can go fishing, bro. Get a nice boat.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on.
if you guys have noticed, like in the last little bit, we've kind of been backlogging a little bit.
Yeah. We've had to. It's been crazy.
Yeah. So now,
I don't think we have to backlog too much. I don't think we should.
Have to.
We don't have
right
to here.
now.
There's no. We're good here. I mean, here, like the police here, they don't play games. Nobody's gonna do this. In Alabama, they can do whatever, and the cops don't do anything about it.
Please tell us more. Why not Alabama?
First of all, we're Hispanic, and the police doesn't, like, when you have a problem over there and you call the cops and say, hey, this happened. They're like, oh, well, you're a dang Mexican. You're not from around here. We don't care about you. So like, if you're not from there, the cops don't really care to help you. Like, if somebody's trying to like really hurt you for real, they're like, good, one less Mexican we have to worry about. You know?
Thank you so much.
Yo, thank you so much. What's the name on that?
Floyd Stats.
Yo, thank you so much. Appreciate that. You know, it feels good to be back home. Appreciate you, man. But Eric,
We're just gonna hang in
like,
Florida
last time I was about, like, Eric, like, you know, like, me and you, we grew up together, bro. Like, we know each other. Like, we could do anything together, and it doesn't matter because we can know each other. You know, like, when you're up there by yourself, man, you ain't got nobody, bro.
Eric says the boat will be an investment. You can create more content with it.
Yo, not only that, but I want to get my captain's license. I thought about getting my captain's license. I want to get my captain's license. I thought about, Katie's going to get her real estate license right away. I'm going to get my GED, then I'm going to get my captain's license. I thought about getting the captain's license, you know? And then I could do that. Because I'm not going to buy real estate right now. There's nothing on the market. And if there is something on the market, it's just going to hold, like, owning a house right now is only going to hold us back. Because we need the money to do 1,000 other things in our life, you know? We're young, we got too much in front of us, man. You buy a house so young, okay, you don't have to worry about paying rent, but then what? All your money's tied up in a house, you know what I mean? What's the name on that?
Thank you.
Timo?
Yeah.
Yo, appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank y'all so much.
Appreciate it. Look at this dealership right here. I want to show you guys this
She
dealership.
says because the police in Alabama is also inbred.
Police are inbred? Yeah, the police are inbred. Like, this cube, that's the thing too. They're probably jealous. Like, I had so many women in Alabama trying to hook up with me. It was incredible. Like, I started taking Katie on all my jobs with me. Like, as many jobs as I could, I go with Katie because, like, the women were, like, really trying to get up on me.
Yeah.
They've never seen a Cuban before. Like, you're not related to us? And the guys, they get jealous too because they know the women, like, they you know.
Oh, they don't like me either.
Check out, guys. This is the Mercedes-Benz. Look at the size. There's no cars here? What? There's, like, literally no cars here. Look at this.
Not in this part. This
Not
is
this
the
part.
customer part.
Look at the size of this Mercedes-Benz dealership in Bonita. It's, like, massive.
If you come in, you come in there.
But they used to park cars over here. They don't have all that inventory. Did they treat you? Oh yeah, no doubt. You definitely get treated bad. Like, see, they try to pretend like they're not racist, but like they are.
Yeah, they did. They would call me the Yay
They
word.
call Katie a a Yankee.
Yeah.
They call Kitty a Yankee. Yo, Big J, you ain't gotta do that, bro. For real? Damn, bro, you ain't gotta do that, man. You really don't, bro. I appreciate you, man. You ain't gotta do that, bro. You're making me cry, bro. Did you guys get the vaccine? Yeah, we did do it.
Yeah.
Now, I read an article in the news today. We already got both vaccines. We're done with the vaccines. But I read an article in the news today saying that if you got the vaccine, you're actually more likely to get it than not. I'm like, well, that sucks. You're telling me I got this vaccine so I wouldn't get the virus, and now I'm more likely to get the virus? Jay, you ain't got to do that, bro. You ain't got to do that, bro. For real, man. I appreciate you, man. But you ain't got to do that, man. Nice, man. I love Bonita, bro. It's so nice to be here. I guess we can go to the beach. Y'all want to go to the beach? Southern hospitality don't apply to the minorities. Exactly. Yep. Bro, thanks, man. I guess it's okay, though. I mean, I guess. I appreciate you, man. How you liking that Jax, man? I put him on the Jax. Big J, tell him about Jax, bro. That's some good stuff right there, that Jax. That's the one thing I wish we had. I'm going to send a letter to Jax saying, please open a Jax in Bonita Springs. We need you. That's the best thing about Alabama, that Jax, man.
It'd probably make more sense business-wise. Not for Bonita Springs, but for like Fort Myers.
LaBelle?
Yeah, Fort Myers or LaBelle.
That Jax is so freaking good. We need one here. I'll see how it rubs.
Yeah.
It rubs a little bit. A little bit. But you buy a brand new truck, it shouldn't rub. That's the thing. I changed the wheels on the truck. I bought the truck. I changed the wheels, and then right after all that, you good, my bro? Hey, I'm good, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. I drove through Dolphin. Hey, Jay, quick question, bro. Let me ask you something. I went through Dolphin, right? And I made like a 30-minute video. And I mentioned, I went through the projects. Like, and I mentioned, hey, I want to go visit my friend that lives here. Your car wasn't there. Is it okay? Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, buddy, $10. Thank you. Read the screen name, baby.
ETH39232.
We're in Naples. Yeah. Welcome to Naples, y'all, for real. We're in Naples now. Let's pull in here real quick. We're in Naples now, guys. Finally made it to Naples. Jay, so I mentioned in the video that I was, I wanted to visit my friend, and I drove by the projects. I was gonna cut it out because then I thought about, oh crap, I don't know how Jay feels about that. Is it okay if I leave it, or you want me to cut it out? I haven't published the video yet, but I recorded a video in Dolphin, and I drove by I saw the projects, and I was like, oh crap, Jax is freaking amazing. I got addicted because of you, bro. Thanks, Timo. Dang, bro, y'all gonna make me cry, man. Y'all need to stop with that crap, for real. I appreciate the super chats, you guys. I really do. We're in Naples. This is my hometown, guys. Welcome to my hood. I appreciate you guys a lot, man. Like, for real. I'm really, like, to be able to live stream again and just catch up with all you guys again after everything we've been through in Alabama. Like, it got so dangerous that we weren't even able to live stream. Like, I've been dying to live stream to talk to you guys live. And it was so dangerous we couldn't do it, bro. Like, for real. Like, I'm really glad we're all together here. Yeah. And,
we can definitely go to West Palm Beach soon.
Yeah, we're going to do West Palm Beach soon. Tampa and St. Petersburg we want to do soon. Miami, I guess we'll do soon. I'm just tired. Like, we've got so much to do. We haven't even been able to get our driver's license because there's a 2-month... Like, I want to get my driver's license so I can start pulling business permits and licenses and stuff. And they have a 2-month wait. You have to pull an appointment, a 2-month wait to get a business license. To get your driver's license. So neither one of us have a Florida driver's license right now. All right, bro. I'll catch up with you soon. Hey, Eric, I appreciate you, man. Stay in touch, bro. Thanks for signing in, man. I love you, bro. What? I was working. I missed what happened. Yeah, when I went to I haven't published the video yet. But when I went to Dolphin, I drove by the projects, and I noticed your car wasn't there. I didn't like say what car it was or anything, but I want to make sure you're cool with it before I publish the video. Or I can always just edit that part out. You let me know.
Yeah, we come to Melbourne.
Did they ever open this Lucky's Market? They never did they?
We're in Florida around. Emmett, get to us at the Southern Life, and then we'll...
Oh, and if you're tuning in, we're planning on doing we're going to do a road trip. We're going to do a road trip, like, cross country. I mean, like, We literally want to go to New York, and from New York to Michigan, from Michigan to California.
Yeah.
That's all. Hey, I appreciate it, man. So when you see that dolphin video, you'll see the part where I drove by the projects to see if you were there. But you weren't there, so, and they don't know what car you drive, so you're pretty much cool. Okay, that sounds cool. It was. So they opened up this Lucky Market. They made the building, they put up the sign, and then they never actually finished it. You were doing, I figured you were working, bro. Yeah, you're doing DoorDash. I figured, bro. I figured you'd be doing DoorDash. The temperature's 97. I'm gonna put the AC on us for a minute, though.
I'm feeling it.
We'll put it on us for a minute. Wanna go to the park real quick? And we'll end the live stream there. Let's go to the park real quick and then live stream there.
Why
See how
did
it rubs?
you move back? A little bit.
Why did we move back? We've talked a lot about it. We were just dealing with a lot of crime and a lot of hate and stuff like that, and we didn't want to be part of that. Man, they've been trying to remodel these apartments for a while now.
Yeah.
They're still not done. That guy's from New York. Probably is. Oh man, y'all killing me. We're in Naples now, guys.
Yeah.
Look at that Chevy Silverado. What's the last comment say, boo?
Yeah, if you want to reach out to us for like meetups or anything like
Hit
that,
us up, hit
go
us
to
up.
that email address and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
And also we can do consulting about certain areas.
Yeah.
He'll tell you things he won't tell.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you
here.
can't say on YouTube. But yeah, if you need consulting, I want to focus on the consulting. So basically, let's say you're moving to Southwest Florida, and you need to understand, neighborhoods, options, areas to avoid, areas that are better for you. We know Southwest. I mean, so we can help you with anything. So if you're moving to Southwest Florida, or if you want to buy a house and you're up north and you want me to look at it for you, you can pay a fee for that as well. So anything you need down here. I thought about doing a home watch. I just don't know how many of you guys need that service.
Yeah.
Does anybody own property in Florida that needs like a home watch service, but they're not really like, like you're not really like, I thought about opening a home watch service. This truck that I got now is perfect for home watch because it's a black Silverado. It looks very kind of, I don't know. It's got the right look for it. How much is a consultation? I charge $200 for 4 hours, but I'm flexible and whatever, man. So if what people have been paying me, happily they've been paying me, is $200 for 4 hours. And most people that have used my consultation are really happy. Now I've met a few people that in like the first 10 minutes, they're like, whatever they were thinking.
Go in the about section and it'll be there. I'll publish it here too.
I've had a few people that like within the first 15 minutes of talking to me, they kind of, whatever they were thinking, they were like, oh crap, that's not gonna work. So that can save you, but I don't know. But that can save you a lot of money. But, like the first 10 minutes are always free. If you need just like 5-10 minutes, that's always free. If you just have a quick question, I don't mind helping people. But, we gotta do something. We're not working. Like all we're trying to just YouTube a lot. And, Katie's gonna get her real estate license soon. I thought about getting a captain's license. The thing is, we're so far from the water. Like it's literally like an hour from the water where we live at now. Southern Life, there it is. That's the Gmail account right there. I thought about getting my Look how high the tide is. I've never seen the tide this high. It's to the top of the docks. Maybe the global warming thing is real. Maybe the sea level is rising. Look how high.
It's been raining a lot.
Rain doesn't affect the tides, baby. Yeah. Look at that Silverado. It's just like ours, baby. See, we got the black wheels.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the thing they put on the back of it. I want to ask them where they got that. That's our truck right there. Literally, that's our truck.
We got a Z71?
No, but look at the metal thing they got in the back of it. Like, see it looks like an Avalanche?
That comes with it.
C71? How do we buy that?
It came with their truck.
But you can buy that. That's the same frame as our truck. We can buy that. What's that called? That truck looks identical to ours. Undercover. Yeah, buddy. Thank you. So, yeah, we're here in Naples right now. I thought about getting that captain's license. You think Tampa's a good place to live? I wouldn't want to live in Tampa. But a lot of people like it, especially younger people like it. To me, it's too much riffraff, too much crime. It's more than I can handle. It's too much for me. But overall, I like Tampa to visit, and also how much of a price range you have. Like, if I had $1 million, it'd be a nice place to live. But if I was renting, I wouldn't want to rent in Tampa. You know. So we're back in Naples, guys. This is my home territory. We're back home real quick for a minute. This is how my hood, dog. I work at the Veterans Administration in Tampa, St. Pete area. Cool. Tampa is a place where you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody. It depends on your needs, your income, your career, how much you make. I love that thing he's got. See, that truck is identical to ours, but they got that little metal thing in the back. That looks so cool. That's basically our truck right there. That's the same truck we got. Except for there's just C71. Dude, that boat, what a beast. Dang, that thing is. Look at the size of that boat. That's like
nice.
That's like a $300,000 boat.
Really?
At least. Yeah, that thing is. That's not cheap. That's the type of boat you can go to Cuba in right there. Maybe there's 20 Cubans hiding underneath the hull right now. Bro, my brothers are captains down in Broward County, Florida. Yeah, for real. I want to get my captain's license. I thought about doing that. The thing is, I live. It's an hour from the water. Oh, see, these people's boat broke down. See, that's the thing about, like, if you buy a cheap boat, like, see these people here? See how their boat broke? That's the thing. They got the tow company brought out. That's the thing about buying a crappy boat. If you buy a crappy boat, they're always broken. So if you buy a boat, you got to get a new one with warranties and stuff. You know what I mean? You don't want to buy a used boat. Like, they're always trouble. That's a Yamaha 90. So they just had to pay somebody. They just had to pay the That's the thing about boats, man. If you get a boat, you got to get a good one. You don't want to get a piece of crap. St. Pete Canals, you could be guided for St. Pete Canals. No, I mean, here where I'm from, I know how to fish all these waters, and I think I would just want it for us, for my family to have fun in it. I would want it just for my family. Looking for a studio type, allow med dog to rent. Hard to find anywhere in Florida reasonable right now. Any comments? Man, it's hard. The only reason I was able to find a place to rent is because I know so many people down here that eventually I found lead on something. And even the people that I knew, a lot of them were like, what they wanted was so unreasonable that it didn't even make sense. So, I can't believe look how high the tide is. Maybe the water levels are rising. I've never seen the tide that high. Look, the tide is literally the boat dock is literally. Well, we are having a full moon right now, though.
Yeah.
We are in full moon, so.
I've seen it this high.
You've seen it this high?
Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, full moon.
We had a Grande white boat. Oh yeah, that stuff's great. You moved back to Naples. Hey, Joe Gallo, welcome on board. I don't live in Naples, but I live about an hour away. I love the color in that blue Tundra right there. Remember we saw one just like that? Remember the blue Tundra? Where's the best place to rent in Central Florida? What's your definition of best? You mean cheapest, nicest, safest? What do you mean by best? That could vary from person to person. For some people, the best place to rent is the cheapest place. What do you mean by best? You guys want to go to the beach? Want to go to the beach, Katie?
No.
No, Katie said no. I need to be upright and stable. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go visit some friends here in Naples. Moon cycle and offshore storms. Yeah. So the combination of offshore storms and the moon cycle. I mean, the tide's pretty high. I mean, take a look at that, man. Like, the dock is literally, like, right up to the waterline. Florida's getting expensive. The housing market, especially in Central Florida. Yeah, the whole thing makes no sense. The only reason we got in is because we knew people. I mean, really.
Yeah.
It was very difficult. So.
After the hurricane,
yeah,
it was up past.
Oh yeah,
the
I know that.
And up here.
Oh yeah. Like if there's yeah, you have those super tides. All right, guys, I'm gonna check out. I want to thank every single person. Every single person who gave us a super chat today.
Yeah, thank you.
I really wasn't expecting it. I'm glad to be back in Naples, back in Fort Myers area, back in our territory. We have a lot to catch up on. We got to basically get settled down again. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
Let's get up out of here. We got 20 people actually trying to get their boats in the water. We're in the way
in and
now.
out, yeah.
We're in the way. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. We're kind of blocking people in right now.
Glad you are home.
Yeah, we're glad to be here. I want to see all your super chats and everyone who tuned in for the talk we had here together. It's been amazing to be here. So we're entering a totally different stage of our lives. Changing time as well. So we have a lot on our plate. And, you know, you guys are a huge part of our lives, believe it or not. So we're going to check out. Love you guys. Stay out of trouble. Behave. And we'll keep checking in with you guys periodically with live streams. And that's what's up. We're out. We appreciate you. And new things in the future. I mean, we have a lot on our plate, but we're doing the best we can, and that's all you can do. Love you. Stay out of trouble.